guys.
So,
Hi.
all right, you're probably good to start rolling.
Let's do the video.
Eating you.
Hi guys.
All right, so we're on.
Yeah, we are.
So he says, "Yeah, we are."
Can we do the one that shows us right now? Because
Every time.
Sorry, I was
That's
watching the
bigger.
replay.
I
wanted to see how
swear.
it looked.
Every time.
it looks better.
What? Oh, ooh, I'm gonna interrupt.
Okay.
Because I want to share this cool gift that I received in the mail today, all the way from Singapore. So we met this wonderful girl. I'm gonna say her name wrong, but I think it's Samara.
That sounds right.
Yeah. This is her card. Can you switch to OBS?
Yeah, man.
Sorry.
Yay!
There we go. Whoop, 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 whoop. There we go.
Dad, can we put this
Whoop.
tattoo?
There we go.
Please.
Samara Sketch. She's on Tumblr, Facebook, I don't know how to do this, and Instagram. Anyway, so we met at WonderCon.
It was the DC panel.
The DC panel, and we made our way up front, and she sat down right next to us, and we just started talking. She's actually an exchange student from China, Singapore, who is studying, I believe it was Arizona.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't remember all the details, but we were talking a lot, and we got on the subject of Harley and Joker, because I was dressed up as Harley, he was dressed up as the Joker. And and she asked me, like, what do you think about the Harley-Joker relationship in Suicide Squad? And I told her I'm probably one of the few that actually really dug it.
Your ball was missing, by the way.
Oh, fudge.
I
Okay.
need to change
And so, like, she, I guess, felt the same way because she got really excited. And then she went on to share that she has art that she puts up and sells. Hey!
Hey, Cosmic.
And she asked if I wanted any of the art, and I'm like, oh yeah, absolutely. And she's like, okay, well, I'll send it to you for free. It's in Singapore, but I can get it to you. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, totally. So she did, and this is what I got. Cute. It's Suicide Squad, Harley, and Joker. And then there's this cute sticker also.
They're in love.
Yeah, it's really cute. And then a Batman and Robin.
Yeah, she's a great artist.
Yeah, I can't wait to find something cool to put this on. So shout out to her,
Yeah.
Samara Sketch on Facebook, Tumblr, and Instagram. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Can
Yeah.
you scoot so I can...
Sure. There were children next to me a minute ago.
I'm like half a person right now.
Party.
You are a whole person to me. Now the child will forget what he looks like. So anyway,
So tonight, Dylan is gonna take the reins and show this girl how it's done. Because mostly my wrist is hurting, and I'd like to see him play. He's been watching me play this entire time. Granted, he's being my coach, but I think he deserves some playtime and airtime. So, what?
no, just airtime. I've been here the whole time on the air.
Play airtime as the player.
Right.
So, at the very least, I'm going to ask that he walk me through. I think the Crucible is what I'm struggling with personally. It's something that I want to really get a grasp on, but because I'm still new to it,
Not know what grass
it means you grab it
Ah, my arm! Oh, God.
and you hold on
Oh,
to
here
it
we go.
and you never let go. Yeah, like that. That's a hug. That's a hug with your hands. You grasp. So if you could show me that.
Sure. We can run through some Crucible
I think it's
stuff.
just going to be a matter of time before I get my triggers.
I think
faster.
the most important thing for you to focus on Crucible-wise is going to be your thumbs. Especially your right thumb. Because that's where the primary parts of your aim are coming from, and that's what you need to be really quick with in the Crucible, is getting the reticle on the bad guy as fast as possible. But we'll get there. Hey, there's a fight going on behind us. The
Yeah.
Crucible is actually breaking out right here.
Oh man, I'm not ready. What's going on?
You had left.
Do you want to sit on the ball or the chair? Or the stool?
Chair.
You want to sit on the stool?
On a chair.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we're
guys.
going a little early tonight, and so the kids are still with us.
It's okay, 20 minutes. 20 minutes and it's bedtime.
There you go.
Or you're going to go to bed right now if you're not going to pay attention and be good. Do you want to
Oh,
sit
here
on
come
the
the
step
tears.
stool right here?
No. Well, she said right there.
Right here where Mama's sitting.
I sit there.
You don't want to sit right here where I'm
sit
sitting?
right here.
Okay, fine. Oh my god.
This is scintillating.
So I'll just talk from over here.
It's okay.
I guess I don't have to talk that loud.
Sit down. Sit down.
Come on, baby. It's okay. It's okay.
I want to sit here.
Where are you going to sit?
Yeah. Yeah, map control is totally legit too. Hey, relax. He's gonna stay here. You can sit there. If you're going to cry, you're going to leave.
Do you want to go get tucked into bed? I'll sing you a song.
Ooh.
Yeah?
Never sing me
Okay.
songs. Bedtime early on the weekend. Yeah, right?
Shh! What's wrong with you? Shh!
No, it's the way. You know, the funny thing is, like, all week long, I fight to get them up at 7 in the morning. Like, 7 in the morning comes around, that's when we get up to go to school. It's 7 a.m. I gotta claw them out of bed or get them to the breakfast table by any means necessary. However, Saturday rolls around, and they're knocking on our door at 6:15, trying to get us to go wake up. It's ridiculous. So, drives me crazy. Let me just change these out real quick. Okay. Sorry, this is going to be boring at the beginning here because I got to organize some stuff. Fortunately, I have Destiny Item Manager open, so that will help get things going a little faster. I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
What is Destiny Item Manager?
Oh, great question. Destiny... Destiny Item Manager is basically a web resource that allows you to organize your inventory without actually going to the vault. It's very nice to use. It
Also, you could do both things.
makes things so much easier.
Yeah, it is.
I don't need to. It's cool.
Honestly, I've never been on there. That's the only one that's been on there.
Well, yeah, you don't have enough stuff to get on there, really. It's not worth it. All your stuff's just on your Guardian. Right?
No.
Yeah.
I wish it was in my I wish it was in between.
In the what now?
I wish it was.
Oh.
What does that mean?
I was listening. I was listening to you.
I was talking until he said something.
What were you saying?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure what you were saying? Is that common?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I've got another thing over here to pick up. Oh, I think the girl's going to bed.
No, mommy coming back and she could sit right here and then I sleep.
Oh, what do you know?
Well, I see he's asleep.
Mm-hmm.
Sleep or not? Oh, I missed him.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could see him. And when he gets back, or we get back.
I'm not going back. You will never see Sweetherbot ever again.
Been hearing a lot of chatter about your clan.
Another thing we could just do is go.
Another
careful
devastation
out there.
complex.
We could just go forward, but
Yeah,
not
that
like
hand
a-
cannon has been eluding everybody, right? All I hear about is how the chase is on for that thing.
Ooh.
Back off, back off.
Ooh.
Did I get the ornament for this one? I might have it in the vault.
How many seconds past that is?
Huh?
When
How
we
many
first
seconds
got here,
past that?
I started
I
the
don't know what that
clans
means.
as a way to make people feel safer. A way to let them know we were all in this together. And, of course, to prove I was
Alright, if I'm going to go into the Crucible, what do I want? Oh,
One powerful.
probably that one. Back there. Ugly Guardian. That's okay. We'll run with the ugly.
That looks like the guy who said he was dead, but he was actually not.
I don't know who that is.
Did you have some
Thor's
clan stuff
brother.
to talk about?
Loki.
Loki.
Yes. Yeah, you're right. That does look like Loki. Loki's horns, right? His helmet.
His horns. He left them horns.
Whatever you say, man. Have I done? Yeah, call to arms. This will be good because I can
What's
run through
that
call to
thing
arms.
right there?
This,
The big bubble.
well, these are different things in the Crucible. So you've got quick play over here. You've got quick play and quick play Osiris, and then this is competitive and competitive Osiris. This is the weekly playlist, so it's Rumble, and then this comes up on the weekends. This is Trials of the Nine. Trials of the Nine, I have to have 3 other people with me before I can do it, though.
I can do it with you.
No, you can't, because I'm already using the PlayStation, and we only have 1.
We have 2 remotes.
Yes, but it doesn't work on the same PlayStation.
Wait, one of us can head work here while the wait, does Ed have a PlayStation?
Apparently.
I'm here.
Are you going to Ed's house?
Well, one of us can go to Ed's house while the other plays here, and another one.
You're just inviting yourself over to other people's houses?
I'm just saying.
You're
are
just
you
saying
trying to
what
keep-
now? Hey, back up, back up. Why do you keep standing up? Yeah, the first argument. Oh no, is everything okay? Arguments aren't the end of everything. Keep that in mind. They happen.
It's laggy.
To broadcast, we're just going through a program called OBS. It's a free program that you can use, and then on top of that, to get some of the overlays, I'm going through Streamlabs, with also touching on Stream Elements with a little bit of chat help. But Streamlabs is really good. They do some nice overlays, and then you can also just kind of customize it however you want. But OBS is the real system that you want to pick up, because it's a great tool to just broadcast out. It does everything in-house. I plug all my equipment in through that, what little I have.
Did you say hi to Geek?
And it works. OBS, which one? Oh my god. I haven't updated to the latest version, if that's what you're asking, Cosmic. I'm just using an older, let's see, show up here.
Dad,
The one that looks like that. Yes, sir.
did you say hi to Geek?
I did.
Spot?
I said hello.
When I was over there with Isis?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't keep track of you.
Or hi Geek. Or Geek.
Geek.
Hi Geek.
Great, Amanda.
I was going
How
to
many rounds?
look
Is that a tradition or did you
for.
just pick a number?
If you touch, you're gonna leave. That's the one. Okay. Sorry for the delay. We can probably get started now on the Crucible. We'll go to Rumble.
Talk to me.
The cardboard has joined the deck.
That's true. They do, but they don't have an option. I run off a Mac, and right now they're not running the OS X version of the Streamlabs OBS. So sadly, I can't use that. But I figure once they do launch that, I'll probably switch over. I have no problem with that. Although everything right now I kind of have set up. It's kind of nice. I also built. He says you can call him Ricky if you want. Geek. His name is Richard, but you can call him Ricky.
Hi Ricky.
I added, because the other day there was an argument about what you guys should do in match, and so I actually built a. I might have to edit it a little bit, but I built a wheel so that way we can randomize what comes up. So if you guys ever have an argument about what to do again, we can just sort of spin the wheel and see what comes up, and then you just sort of have to do whatever it is. Looks like you have to do challenges.
And we're doing
But it's just an option. I just thought that was kind of funny. I built that in Streamlabs. Maybe to use some other time. I was just there. You were watching me. You're watching me now. Where are you going?
To Mercury.
Yeah, Cosmic. The simpler the better for me. I don't want to spend too much time figuring all this stuff out. I'm just trying to make it look nice, but also just simple. Way back when I had my channel on Abnormal Duck, I've tried all different kinds of overlays and stuff, and some of it just got really weird and like just not me. Like all these crazy effects and things, and it I don't know, wasn't me. So I just pulled way back and made it very simple, just a banner, a couple of little alerts here and there, and that's really all I need. And it's engaging, but it's not overwhelming.
Where's Mom? I'll be right back.
These guys aren't moving.
Talk to the right. I'll get
Oh
you
yeah,
more.
there he goes. punch. So Cosmic, you get to see my subpar Crucible play now. I'm not going to be a monster like you, getting 22 kills.
Who
But I'll
was
get a
that?
couple. I don't know, some guy.
A good guy, but a bad guy in your position since you're...
Well, I'm playing a game mode where it's every man for himself. There's no teams in this one.
So how many people are here?
6 total, including me.
I want to take these headphones off.
Go ahead.
And put
You're
it
not
on.
required to wear them.
Yeah.
I like how we power weaponed each other. We were both determined to use it. That's alright.
What's alright?
We killed each other.
At least you killed him. Play basketball with baseball.
No, buddy, don't do that, please.
Okay. Can you
Alright.
change the color of that gold thing?
The gun?
Yeah.
I do have an ornament for it that makes it look dirtier. If that's what you're asking.
I want to see
I
it.
feel like these guys don't see me for some reason. Am I invisible? Do I? I mean, I'm okay with that.
She's doing automatically. You might think, it's a ghost! Run!
Whoop, that's not the right way. What am I doing? Talk about map presence and understanding where you're at. I'm just gonna run off the edge.
Is what I'm using. Do you have that? Wait. Cosmic, I got a question for you.
Speak up so he can hear you.
Cosmic, do you have a PS4? Because if you do...
He sure does. Mama played with him a couple of times.
Wait, what? You've seen his name tag?
Yes.
What's his name tag? Is it the same one as there?
Nope.
What is it named?
He goes by Foxhound.
Fuck yeah. I like it.
Whoop.
I like it a lot.
Hey,
What
come here.
about Greek? Greek, do you have one?
That's Geek.
Geek, do you have one? Or Ricky?
Ricky? Originally started with standard OBS, which took hours to set up, but Streamlabs only took about 30 minutes to get up and running, a little longer to get fully customized. Yeah, sounds pretty good. Yeah, once they run their OBS, make it available for Mac, I'm on board. I'll probably make the switch. No reason not to, right?
I want to play the Switch.
But the setup that I have now, we're actually, I use Remote Play to put this on my computer, and then OBS to mimic the monitor. I have 2 monitors, just to sort of keep it even simpler. That was my big purchase about a year ago. I got the second monitor so I could make it a little easier to stream, and then never really got into a good rhythm until just recently. But now here we go, right? So, even better.
Pew, 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 pew.
Stay back, I don't want your sword. I can't take the sword, it's his sword. That's not how that works.
If you dropped all your items, like in Minecraft, would you be so mad?
Well, that's not how this game works, thank goodness. Ah, I will punch you!
And you punched the guy behind. Is that you, or is that the guy that killed?
Geek told you he responded to your question, sir.
Yes, I have a thing. That's nice.
Ow, shotgun.
Nice, I think. I'll give that a try. Yes, I have a PS4.
3 minutes remaining.
That's nice. Well, then what's your username for that?
You can't just ask someone their username. Why can't I hit him with a hammer?
Are you
How
Thor?
rude.
Were you Thor Ragnarok?
No, I was not Thor. Thor doesn't use fire, he uses lightning. Right?
You used lightning?
That was fire. Were you watching? I'm gonna
Nope.
kick you out of here. Don't pay attention to me.
I'll kick myself out of here.
Goodbye. Ah, at last we're alone. Don't worry, wifey will be back soon. She's just tucking the little one in. Orion will be back soon too, I'm sure. There he is. He's playing with the taco.
Squishy. Squishy.
Does Mama know you're playing with that? We should be happy with you if you are.
I'm afraid if I go sleep now, I might never come awake.
What?
I'm afraid.
If you go to sleep now, you're never gonna wake up?
What I mean is that
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna miss the video.
Yeah, you will if you go to sleep now. We're not gonna be on for 9 hours. I gotta go to work tomorrow.
What's 2055?
Uh-huh.
8:55.
Correct.
So what?
So, Orion.
So can I kiss you?
Not at the moment. I was gonna well, 'cause I'm focused. Sort of. So, you
Only 1 minute left.
love YouTube, right?
Yeah.
And you've always wanted to have a YouTube channel, right?
Oh,
So this is kind of like your chance to have an audience here. Look, Ricky even showed you his name.
RJAC 1978.
hmm
Yay!
So if you were a YouTuber, what would you talk
30
about?
seconds.
What's something? You don't know? Well, why would you have a channel? You'd have something to talk about. Something to make videos about, right?
I would play games.
What games?
Minecraft. See what mods we have.
See what mods are on Minecraft?
10 seconds.
Minecraft does the dab.
You're defeated. Fight again. Persistence is
Still
key.
mad at the Minecraft creator for that.
Why?
He made
Embrace
the
the chaos of battle.
he made Minecraft dab, or not that, or
So I thought you liked the dab. Yeah, so who told you to make that?
Mommy made this.
Well, no, I know Mommy made it, but where'd you get the idea?
Dan,
What's that?
Dan,
Dan who?
TDM.
Dan TDM?
And TDM stands for the Diamond Minecraft. Dan TDM, or they call him Dan TDM,
Dan TDM.
or Dan the Diamond Minecart.
Okay. So,
Sometimes they just even call him the Diamond Minecart.
yeah. You know, Dan is from the UK, right? He's from across the pond.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cosmic is also from the UK.
You Guardians are.
Unbelievable. I love it. So, Cosmic probably lives pretty close to Dan TDM. A lot closer than us, anyway.
When I get older,
Mm-hmm.
I hope to see that TDM so I can travel there.
You want to go to England? Yeah, that'd be fun, right?
That would be very
That'd be a
fun.
cool trip.
Seeing a famous YouTuber.
Mm.
I think he has almost 10 million likes.
Wow, that's a lot of likes.
He has about 10 million likes.
10
or
million?
subscribers.
Good grief.
People's goals are to get 10 million subscribers.
Oops, wrong one. Well, everyone has different goals. Not everyone's goal is the same. Oops.
The spin wheel.
Yeah, I saw it.
Well, and then TDM has a wheel, but it's like in real life, like one of
Well,
those
sure.
spin wheels.
You know, my
To
friend
pick an idea.
my friend Chloe, she does streaming on Facebook. She plays games there, and she has Wheel Wednesdays, where she'll play games on stream, and then do some weird stuff with the wheel. I can't talk with the wheel.
When I get older and make my own videos, I'm gonna have like Wheel Wednesday.
Wheel Wednesday?
Yeah,
It's been done. He's teasing. I bet your mama fell asleep with Isis.
When I went to them, she went up a finger.
Oh, okay. So she's probably just like getting Isis calmed down. To go to sleep. To stay there. Nighty night.
Wake up!
Oh, sorry.
She fell asleep.
You fell asleep. Show you.
I'll take this. It's hair.
Your hair. You need a haircut? Is that what you're saying?
Yep.
Oh, back to Distant Shore. Right back again.
Rumble.
Rumble.
Thanks, Cosmic. Hugs for you too.
Hugs. Hey. Let me see.
Oh, I don't think this one's gonna go as well.
Another one.
This guy's a jumpy hunter. Sit still, man. Sit still. You're making me nervous. Oh. Nice. That hurts. Oh, man. Our weekend plans involve a road trip. I haven't gotten any kills yet. Oh, look, that guy's screen name is Dylan, spelled all weird. That's my name. Ow. So, Orion and Isis are going to stay with their aunt for the weekend, and we're going to take a little road trip out to Las Vegas to stay with a friend and take a look around and see if it's the sort of place that maybe we'd want to live someday.
And we might look at the old house to see if there's a house that has 4.
It's bright in here? Or is it dark in there?
It's bright in here.
Yeah.
It's dark in there. On the screen, that's how bright it is.
Yeah. Alright. I'm lost. Where is everyone? Right now we are playing Rumble Crucible. Crucible Rumble, however you want to put it. Which means every person for themselves. You weren't here for my good game. Last game I came in 2nd place. This game I'm losing it all.
So,
1 so far. Oh, last game I got 11, I want to say. The winner got like 17.
when I become a YouTuber, I want to make like activities
His name is
for
Dylan.
each day. I want to make activities.
Yeah, we've done all weird. Sit still, man.
I have a deep voice, you know that?
Who, me?
Travels.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Doris is tossing and turning, going, oh, Daddy's so loud.
Dad. Dad.
Yes, alright.
You know what I do when I become a YouTuber?
What are you gonna do when you become a YouTuber?
Make like activities for each day.
Oh, activities for each day.
Yeah.
It's nifty.
So I would have like a chart that says what day if I forget.
Very good.
Freedom Friday where I just go for
5 minutes remaining.
Not doing well this time.
Or Orion. Guess what time it is?
Bedtime. That's not a sound we want to hear.
Wow. Tomorrow, there's a make break at Michael's.
what is that?
You get to make paper mache.
You got Telesto. Good for you. I didn't even look to see what Zer's selling today, actually.
Paper mache frames.
I should probably pay attention to that.
Well, what did you make?
That's when you go to Michael's and make the stuff.
Well, today's the last.
You take a break and you make something.
Tomorrow's the last day.
Don't want to do slime.
You've made slime before.
Yeah, and then it just gets everywhere.
It's slime in the container. Then no just
Doesn't matter if it's slime in the container.
Alright, buddy.
Bedtime.
Bedtime. Say goodnight to everybody on stream.
Good night, everybody on stream.
Or can I sleep in your room?
No.
No.
Sorry, I meant to say no, politely.
Good night, everybody. Well, I just had good. Well, I just
Uh-oh.
What is happening behind me?
Hi.
3 minutes.
Yeah, I stole that one.
Say goodnight to
Oh, Cosmic says night, mini dude.
that. You're a mini dude.
All right, good night, bud. I'll see you in the morning.
Say goodnight to Dad.
Mwah. Oof. It's worth it. Out you go.
Good night, Cuddle Cat, wherever you are.
This is every night. It's a long process.
Orion. That's not even fun. Get up.
Hooray! I won that encounter. Don't want to give the false impression of the game. I get some good ones every now and then.
Did you hear what he said?
No, I didn't. I had to.
So he had asked me to turn the hall light on.
Yeah,
And I had closed the door kind of so I just didn't have to hear everything.
sure.
And as he's like, can you turn the light on for me? And I'm like, yeah, sure. And then he's like, okay. And he sees me going to turn the light, and all of a sudden the door starts to close. So he comes out. He's like, when I get my own phone and I get Facebook and stuff, I'm gonna post this thing. Said, can you turn the light on for me? And then it's gonna show me closing the door.
Ah, kid.
1 minute left.
Well, I've moved up a bit. In third place. Dylan's still beating me though. And then EGM 0213 is in the lead. So with Crucible, you really kind of need to know the maps, and before you really know the maps, it's a big part of staying close to things, because you need to hide a lot and get behind stuff. Oh, Chiseled Beef, what a name!
I mean, yeah.
Because you know, people are going to pop around corners. You need to be able to back off quickly if you need to, and just understand
10 seconds.
that not all encounters are going to go your way. So like, I'm going to stay back because this guy's starting to beat me already. He's throwing grenades. I'm throwing grenades. I'm going to put the shield. Oh, he got me.
You're
You'll beat me this time.
But you know, getting to the maps is really important. Good news on that front. Coming with an update in May, when the new DLC launches, they're going to launch some other stuff that they're planning, and one of those things is to have private matches be a thing. And so basically, you can just by yourself load into a match with nobody else to bother you and run around and get to know the map a little bit. Or you can just get to just a couple people and practice that way too, because then if it's just like you and Cosmic, you can actually just like, okay, let me try aiming this, let me try doing that, or
Well,
try
I'm not going to do
running around.
Cosmic. No, heck no. He's going to just obliterate me every single time.
Well, not if you ask him nicely not to. And just for practice sake, right? Or if by then we have our second PlayStation, then you can do it with me. And I'll teach you.
Yeah, I'm not going to do you.
Hey. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. The other thing that you want to look for... See, he won't destroy you. He'll just kill you a lot.
Feel the love.
Yeah, right. Another thing to do is really look for weapons that speak to you. Weapons that you feel you can aim with, do damage with, get good headshots with, things like that. I'm looking forward to I think if you do the 2 strikes, because I think that's Zavala's next thing for you, is to do 2 strikes. See? Isn't that nice?
Shucks.
He gives you a choice of 3 guns. And one of those is the Nameless Midnight, which is one of the best guns in the game and just really, really solid. Easy to use, doesn't have a whole lot of kick, explosive rounds so that when it hits there's a little bit of explosion with it too. Really good gun. He also gives you the chance to pick up Origin Story, which is an auto rifle. I know you enjoy those. And that's a really solid gun too, that Origin Story. So, find those, find the ones that you like and practice with those. And really, I mean, just... You gotta be quick. It's just kind of just doing what you've been doing this whole time with the bad guys. Just quick. One thing we can play with too, if you want to, is there are options in the option menu to adjust the sensitivity of the sticks. So if you find yourself moving too fast, you can turn the sensitivity down a little bit. Or if you want it to be a little bit dialed up, you can try that too. It's just something to play with. You have to do.
Will that make me move slower?
Your character will still move just as fast, but you won't turn as fast if you turn the sensitivity down. You can also turn it up, whatever you want to do. Or you can just kind of get used to the stick itself. And
Don't change it.
Okay.
A little bit.
Don't change it. I was showing these guys on stream that I built a wheel on Streamlabs. So if you ever don't know what you want to do next...
I heard you.
Yeah.
We weren't fighting.
I hear, yeah, you were just lying there, right?
We were having... What?
You were
No,
lying.
yesterday
Oh, you were talking?
we weren't fighting.
Oh no, but there was a...
I was yelling.
Got it.
Now fighting is when Cosmic's like, no, I don't want to choose. What he was doing was just going off and jumping off the edge of stuff and killing himself.
All right, fair enough.
But
So anyway.
I heard you say that while I was
Yeah.
playing with ISIS, and
Yeah.
I think it's a great idea.
Yeah. So I mean that's there, and we can edit what's on there and stuff like that. So it's nothing. What did you do there?
It's bothering me. That
Oh,
this
again.
is-
Yeah. They love to turn that thing, don't they?
We have, this is on
our
a desk,
desk.
obviously,
Yeah.
but it's more like an office type desk, so there's some drawers on the side, and they have these, the knobs to pull them that are screwed in,
Rumble.
and because the kids turn them all the time, they're coming loose, and it
Yep.
bothers me.
All right. So I don't know where anybody is right now, so I'm just gonna kind of peek around the corners here a little bit. I
Bend.
see somebody on my radar.
Bend.
And
It's telling you bend.
yeah, well that's where I am. It gives you call outs.
Is
And
that
my
telling you to bend? I bet you if you bent over, they wouldn't have seen it as easily.
No, they put those in so that if you're with your team,
Temple.
you can tell them where you are or give
Massage
call
your
outs for
temples.
everything. So you're going to say, hey, I'm currently at Temple, or I see bad guys over at Bend, or I'm heading for the blocks.
Blocks.
That
Block
way
yourself.
there's specific call outs for different stuff. See, with me, I really enjoy this Vigilance Wing, and recently Pulse Rifles got a little bit of a boost in PvP, so this one's been really, really damaging for a lot of people more recently, so Vigilance Wing's a very strong choice. What I'm usually doing is I try to keep my eye on my radar as much as I can, so I kind of know where people are relative to me. Oops, I'm just coming up this way. There's people all over, but they're kind of distant. Oh, there we go. And then I'm just going for the head as soon as I can, because that's where the most damage is going to happen.
Yeah, I figured.
Cosmic and his love had a little bit of an argument today.
Oh. That's That's okay. It makes your relationship stronger.
Yeah, exactly. It happens. Just don't dig in too deep. Admit when you're wrong. It's okay. You know, what's more important? Most fights are stupid. I will tell you that. Like, if you're going to have a fight or an argument, it's going to be about something dumb. And usually it's about more than what you're talking about in that moment. Maybe some other stuff has boiled up before that annoyed you, and now you're just kind of letting it out, things like that. But just get through it. Be okay. You're fine. It's normal.
Communicate with each other.
Yeah.
That's really important.
Random.
Well, bomb.
Yeah, so I just kind of keep moving, especially in something like this where it's just kills and I'm all alone. There's a bunch of guys over there. Long distance, I prefer trying to go for distance, but that means you're going to need weapons that require it, or that facilitate that distance.
Yeah.
Oh, the Mida.
Ouch! Oh, it's facing the wrong way.
Ooh, that'll do it.
Oh well, it's alright. Dylan and I'm not trying to compare either. I'm just gonna use us as an example because
5 minutes.
It's the one we have.
Yeah, it's the one we have. So prior to Dylan, I was with a guy for 5 years who I think we had intentions of kind of getting married.
You guys were serious.
And, yeah, 5 years. And we would fight every single day. Every day. It was like the worst, unhealthiest relationship I'd ever been in for 5 years. Probably 6 years. Dylan and I's relationship is the complete opposite. And the reason for that is because Dylan and I communicate with each other.
Yeah.
Whereas my previous relationship, we did not. At all. We just yelled at each other and fought about every stupid little thing. That's not to say that Dylan and I don't disagree. We disagree on quite a few things.
Sure.
My brain is not what it used to be, especially. It's more childlike than it's ever been in the time that we've been together, ever since the depression really kind of messed me up, I feel. So I don't see things remotely as clearly as I should. So while I'm thinking one thing, he's thinking another, and that's where the disconnect comes in. So as a result, I get mad at the situation, I get mad at Dylan, and I get mad at myself because I just don't understand sometimes.
Yeah.
But my recommendation in that would be, if you're ever feeling that in that moment it's getting tense, it's getting to that point where it's not talking, it's becoming fighting, just say, you know what, I need to back away. I'll come back, we'll finish this, I need to cool down, it is not a good time to talk.
Yeah.
If you're going to say you're going to come back, though, you
gotta do it.
better go back.
Gotta do it.
There are times when I shut down. I'm the type to shut down, and he'll know I'm angry. I can see it in his face. But he also knows that I'm going to come back when I'm ready.
Yeah.
And I think once you set those ground rules in any relationship and promise to talk to each other, things will get easier.
Yeah.
Now, if it gets to the point where you're just fighting all the time,
That's not good.
yeah, you guys got to figure out how to best communicate with each other, or what works best for you.
Yeah, and even counseling's a good thing if you end up in that spot. It's, it doesn't hurt.
But the important thing is to remember is that there's love. There's something that brought you guys together and has kept you guys together.
Yeah.
So
You guys have been together 4 years almost.
right, and you refer to her as your love. So there is a deep connection there if you're saying that. I mean, if at this point you'd fought and you were holding a grudge against whatever the argument was, you wouldn't be calling her your love. You love her. See, the problem is it was with your circumstances. Well, yeah, it happens.
Oh yeah, that's very normal. Control salty lead. Yeah, that's really normal. Like, you're gonna find a lot of the fight. You'll be in the middle of it even, thinking like, this is dumb. Like, why are we even arguing about this? But you just, I'm so mad. I'm still gonna argue about it. It's still gonna be right.
That's me. That's me in this relationship. I'm right, and I'm gonna prove it.
Yeah.
And there are times where he's even trying to agree and back down, and I will just keep eating his face. Whoa. So. It's okay.
Yeah,
it's part of the relationship. It's how
Yeah, you're good, dude.
learn from it. There are going to be small ones, which are great, and there are going to be large ones, which aren't great, but again, you'll still learn from it either way.
Yeah.
Chia. All that happened was I had met up with a longtime friend and gave her a hug, and you know, she posted that online, and my love saw it, and is now mad at me for hugging another woman.
There's some jealousy there, it sounds
Yeah.
like.
1 minute.
That's tough.
I don't know how to, you know, advise against that, or like, other than just reaffirming that, hey, it's a friend and you mean more to me, and this is why I would choose you over her any day, but I am still friends with this person and they mean something to me, but you mean more.
Yeah.
And it's not giving up the fact that you might hug a friend ever. Don't ever do that. Don't ever change yourself for a relationship completely. But I know where she's coming from, because if I recognize that any woman is somewhat interested in him,
Oh, yeah, she got very territorial.
or man,
Very territorial.
yeah, I get anxious, and I think I joke about it, but there's still that part of me that's like, stay away. Mine. But he reminds me how much he loves me. It's okay.
Crucible matches require more focus. Again.
Just remind her
Yeah.
and list all the reasons why you love her and why you would never leave
Ah,
her.
the old lipstick on the mirror routine.
What's that?
It's a line from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Lipstick, yes. Mirror, no. Okay.
What's it referencing on?
Well, there was, like, it's just an old lover's thing to just use lipstick to write a message on the mirror.
Oh.
Yeah, that's all.
I
Lipstick
thought,
on
I'm
the mirror
like,
routine.
in my head it's like going to kiss the mirror. And
Oh,
why would any girl waste lipstick?
Well, it's still wasteful to write a message in it.
Yeah, but the girl wouldn't be doing it. It'd be the man. And
Yeah.
she'd be pissed off at the man for wasting lipstick.
Yeah, Cosmic, I think...
Yeah. Don't
Yeah.
give, like, all my close friends, all my, what I would consider best friends are male. And if he had a problem with that in any part of a relationship and it got between us, there would have been an issue. But I set the ground rules saying, hey, you know, like,
This is how it's gonna be.
just how it is. All my friends are male. Sorry.
It's cool.
But, you know, I reminded him, like, you're the one that I want.
Yeah, and that's the thing, is it comes down to trust, ultimately, is you just need to make sure that you trust each other and that you know that it doesn't mean anything. Yeah, a friend's important to you. That's good.
And tell her why,
Yeah.
if she doesn't already know. And hopefully she does. But I think sometimes it needs that, as stubborn as women are, as stubborn as we are, we need that reminder of
Yeah.
why these things are important to our spouses, our partners. So,
Yeah. But thank you for sharing, dude.
yeah, don't give up that friendship.
Seriously.
Just remind her. You'll be fine.
Yeah, you'd be good.
Shower her with hugs and kisses.
Mwah.
Back massages, shoulder massages.
Flowers. What? What?
I never get flowers.
I
It
know.
makes me
I
angry.
don't have any money. I brought you chocolates.
You did not bring me chocolate. Somebody brought you
All the way from
chocolates.
Hawaii, and then I brought them to you.
Oh, wow.
Would you like one? Me too.
Just one? I'm kidding. Whoa!
Alright. Oh.
This is what happens when I am not playing.
Mm-hmm.
I become my son and just... Now we know where he gets it from.
I told him to sit still.
Yeah, it was making you nervous. Oh man. What about movement like this makes you nervous?
I guess nervous isn't the right word. Anxious, I think, is probably the better way to put it.
What about this makes you anxious?
I don't know. There's just like this constant like movement out of the corner of my eye. It just kind of just I don't know, makes me anxious. Yeah, like that.
Somebody's coming at you from the side! Watch out! Oh no!
Clip that. I see you, Cosmic, and talk to her about that double standard, you know? I mean, if you haven't already, and just...
How does it make you feel, and why does it make you feel that way?
Yeah.
It's not fair. But again, remind the difference between your relationship with friends that are female and your relationship with her.
Yeah.
You have to define the two. You have to make her understand that what you two have is a special relationship.
Mm-hmm. It's different. Just like the way when she hugs her friends, it doesn't mean anything. It's a nice gesture that's... she's there for them, and it doesn't mean that she's in a relationship with them beyond what she is, just like when you're hugging your friend. That's what the pause.
I don't know. I was doing this and then I just stopped.
I'm going to give you a controller.
I'm especially, I'm a physical person, so I love giving hugs.
Yeah.
Some people are just that way. And ask her why.
Yeah.
Why is it that she feels that way? What is it about you giving a friend, a very important person at that, a hug makes her feel insecure? Or makes her upset.
Yeah.
And is it that she doesn't understand the relationship you have? Is it because maybe she's jealous of the relationship that you have? Despite you guys being together for 4 years, you obviously have a longer relationship with this person who's important to you.
Oh, I stole that kill so bad. Sorry. Carry on.
I lost it. Anyways, yeah,
Well,
you
yeah.
guys, I mean, the gist of it is just to sit down and talk to understand each other, hear each other out, and don't interrupt. Listen to everything she has to say, and then when it's your turn, make sure, like, if what is it? When she is getting ready to interrupt, say, hold on, I listened to you. It's your turn to listen to me.
Yeah. And that's what you gotta try, Cosmic. Exactly.
Oh my gosh, that's beautiful!
That's exactly it, you know? That's what she needs to hear.
Over and over and over and over. So even if he said that, and you're like, but I do tell her that over and over and over.
Yeah, keep it going.
Most women are very insecure. Me especially. I'm married to the man, and I still get incredibly possessive over him. It's alright. It's alright. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Running around in circles here.
I found you.
It's alright. Oh no! That one's not alright.
It's gonna be good.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good. I mean, it's like a treasure trove in here. That's me. That's my knowledge. That's me. Ooh, what's in here?
That is a
Tiffany.
little duck. A little silver duck.
That doesn't want to come out.
Yeah.
Aww. Where'd you get this?
I have a friend, the girl from Belmont, from way back when, who worked at Tiffany's for a while, and she came down, and she gave me that.
She liked you.
No, she didn't. She broke up with me. This was after we stopped seeing each other. She was still a friend, though.
She's still feeling you.
Oh yeah, she was very sweet. She's a nice girl. Really, really sweet. She came down with her friends, and she gave me that, and
Oh, I'm sorry. I just totally pulled it out and didn't show anybody.
yeah, you're fine. Go for it. It's very cute. And then she's the one I showed you that had the twins, like
Oh yeah.
like 2 years ago? Like 2 years old now?
We have
That goes for Rock,
Rock
Band.
Band,
The old Rock Band for like the PS2.
a CD.
That's something, I don't know. We're just going through it's like a junk drawer. We're just like digging through.
Ooh, a lanyard.
Old, yeah, pin lanyard. That might have been yours, actually.
No.
No? That wasn't mine.
Might have been yours.
Yeah,
This
probably.
is a lanyard. At work, they have cast exclusive. At work, at Disneyland.
yeah.
It's not my work anymore.
Yeah.
They have cast exclusive like lanyards, so you can get a lanyard like this that you wear over, and you can put your badge on. But they have like what would you call these?
I got that point. I didn't deserve it, but I got it.
What do you call these? I don't know. They're not
An anchor.
an anchor. Okay,
Yeah.
an anchor.
So,
This one
Buena Vista
was
Street.
the Buena Vista Street when it was first.
Itchy Mouse.
Yeah, when it first opened, California Adventure.
The custodial. That was definitely yours.
I was in custodial for
A hot minute.
and this is a pin that they gave me when I was going away.
It's hard to see with little Mickey sweeping. There he goes.
There he is.
He was broom.
The original iPhone.
Yeah, well, no, that's not the original. That's the iPhone 3G. That was the second.
We do. What's this one? This one.
That was a 4.
Okay, so
3G.
3G. 4. This was really a 4.
Yeah. Because the 4 was the first one to put that metal around the outside like that.
You have to express that to her.
Yeah.
Okay. If she cares for you, you have to express that to her. Ooh, a silver. Another squeaky Mickey. Oh, look it.
Which game is that?
All-Star
All-Star Baseball 2004. So up to date.
Oh, place card holder?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm done. Plus, there's nothing. Wait.
Dice. Yep, dice. So mischievous.
I am. Oh, I forgot to show this sticker.
Ooh, R2D2.
Beep, boop, 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 beep. Chia. Where did Richard go?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe his browser crashed again. He told Orion he can call him Ricky. Oh, you probably heard.
No, I didn't hear that.
Oh,
Do you like my computer on your
my
Instagram?
comment on your Instagram post.
Always
Stand by.
good to see you, Guardian.
Which Instagram post?
Come see me again, Guardian.
Checking now. Done,
Wait,
done, done.
Are you Blitz Dragon Photography?
No, he wouldn't be. That was the guy you met at WonderCon, right?
No, it wasn't.
Oh, I don't know.
That's Matt Props.
Then I don't know. Maybe.
Too heavy. Too heavy.
Batteries can go away. You see, can go away. Clean this junk out.
Please, Guardian.
What?
I'm waiting for his answer.
Oh.
Special?
So what happened was, I posted this as a test,
Saw that.
right? And
Yeah.
then Dragon Photography said, "I win! I found the bottle of water." And I said, "Wow! I forgot to take this one now." But gold star for making me laugh. we were meant to be looking for the water bottle, right? Or is it something my head told me?
Silliness.
And I thought I replied saying it was something your head told you, but I don't see my reply anymore.
Don't get too distracted by the
This
new setup,
Instagram
guys.
post. Wait, was that just posted?
That's probably his response to you on stream right now.
47 seconds.
Wah, wah, wah.
You can't. Okay, so now I know you as Cosmic, Foxhound, and Blitz Dragon Photography. So you gotta let me know who you are, buddy. It's like, dude, this guy really likes all my pictures.
Yeah, right.
That makes it all the more funnier now.
Hi there. Transfer.
Ba 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 ba.
I'm shooting it.
Okay, I'll follow you back now. Now that I know who you are. Not some weird stranger. I like the dog.
Done, done, done.
Space.
The final frontier.
No, I said not enough space.
Oh. Just all I heard was space.
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 Can I just move it straight to the thing? To pick it up, I have to pick it up. You don't have space. Go to heck. You have space. You have space for days. You talking about, you weird postmaster thing? Oh, Greg Albert. Staying there, my postmaster, making my eye twitch.
Eververse has the goods.
Let's see what we've got for you.
Carrick type 2. I have some of those already, which are higher power. The new ones. Get rid of the old ones. Shh.
See if Neil replies.
Let's get started.
He works on one gun.
Yes, forever.
Like, at one point I'm gonna ask Bungie to make it like progressively better.
Take it.
That'd be nice.
Hit 'em hard.
Alright. I was thinking I could show you a strike or two. Or I can keep going Crucible.
Yes.
Oh yeah, now there's space. Weirdos.
Cosmic, are you playing something right now? Maybe you guys could play together.
All good?
How good? I'm back.
We'll move. Oh, they're all good. We'll move that one out. And pick up that.
Sign please.
Hi, Bubba. Are you bored?
Yeah.
Why are you bored?
All
I'm
done,
not
all done.
What was your idea?
I know.
Searching.
Just roaming the tower.
Get him in.
Working on it.
Get him in.
Working on it.
Why didn't you say anything? Spin that wheel.
Sure. Rhythmic physical expressions won't win a fight.
Challenges, clan. Didn't finish Call to Arms. I gotta do that. Strikes.
Boy, he's back as an absentee adventurer can be when he's never here.
Hi.
Let's check. You must have messages.
Hi, hi, hi.
Expressions won't win a fight. Feel
Oof, couldn't join tower. You're in his.
Oh, okay. That's okay. I have a solution to that.
Kill somebody.
No,
Oh.
that's not what I had in mind.
I know, kick Zabala out.
He kind of belongs there.
Kick Superbot out. No.
I just left. He can just join me here.
Okay.
Hello there.
Hello, good evening.
Actually, morning.
Whatever, yeah, exactly.
Morning.
Morning.
Ugh,
I don't like those.
that means it's early in the morning. Do you normally wake up early, or?
Yeah. Totally. Sure. Why not?
Get rid of Saipan and Houston. I'm gonna add. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. Nope. Nope. Sure. 5:39, 5:14. Did you ever go to sleep? I guess that's the better question.
Sort of. I did have a little sleep, but
Like a nap?
I'm just too full of energy at the moment.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a power nap, I guess you could say.
Oh. Those are the worst.
Well, they're nice during them.
No, they're not.
Why?
Because it makes you travel through time really, really fast.
Oh, well, can.
Oh my god, that's... me and one of my friends I've been talking to on Kick, which is an app, and we've been talking about what's happening over in Syria at the moment, you know, all this
Yeah! How exciting.
And I went and made a great joke about how, you know, Trump and Putin are probably going to have a go at it. So I went and said, can't wait for Cold War II, the return of power, Putin.
Hey.
Has been compromised. A band of fallen touched down on Nessus and they
And all I got back was, oof, touchy subject.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just hard to be...
I have no sense of
Fear me, I have Mike.
their weapons.
That's okay.
It didn't work.
I can feel them crawling
They didn't
around
fear you?
behind my eyes.
Me ramming into them will though.
Oh god. Oh god. Well, those are the exploders, so gotta be careful.
I'm detecting another set of arc
Oh god, it's on fire. This ain't good.
Hit with a rock.
Where's the hammer when you need it? They always fix things.
Shit. So this is a strike.
Well, it would be it would be a more professional strike if I wasn't in it.
Ah, you're fine.
You make me laugh, so you're always welcome.
Yeah.
You keep me entertained.
Oh no, the pike's just died. Oh, I'm gonna follow it. Get back here.
Alright.
I saw you jump for it. I have a question. So I heard you mention, you guys were talking about down TDM at one point, and then you had mentioned that Cosmic is also from across the pond.
Yes.
And then this is where my brain went.
Okay, the fallen went
In the
down.
UK, are ponds really big?
No, it's referring to the Atlantic Ocean.
I know what it's referring to, but why would they call it the pond if typically a pond is something small?
But that's why they say it, because it's just kind of a cute little endearing turn of phrase. Like, it's not accurate in any way.
Okay, Cosmic, why do you guys call it a pond? Let's ask the guy that's actually from across the pond.
Oh,
Tell me the
It's
history.
mainly down to
Educate
the
me.
fact that because you have to look at the fact is we're quite small to a lot of places. So I mean, to a lot of places where they would have like a really big pond or something like that. But a lot of our actual ponds are quite small. like we're talking really small. So when most people see us, they literally see that we're across some sort of pond. I mean, it depends on how you look at it. Most UK people don't really consider anything about what's going on. Most of them just consider tea and crumpets. well, at least they did.
Which do you prefer, coffee or tea?
Tea, definitely. I'm not really a big fan of coffee.
That's right.
I don't like it. It's just the fact that I'm not just a big fan of it.
Sure. I wasn't a big fan when I was your age either, actually. I hated it at one point.
I really don't believe he's 19, actually.
Why?
I don't know, just the tone of his voice.
Oh, you sound very manly.
Yes.
Oh, I do say, good sir, I can find out I am actually 25. And I'm not from the area most people think I am from. I'm actually from London. I like having money in my pockets and having girls far away.
No, the reason, and I say I feel like you're older is because there was a lead that I worked with in the last location I was in. He was from London, and you have that mature tone of voice that he does. Now, keep in mind, I don't get to talk to a lot of folks from the UK, but I don't know, just the maturity. I don't know, maybe it's just the people, like everybody over there, the maturity level, and it's just a lot. It makes them sound a lot older, and we are just babies compared to them. That
Americans are pretty childish.
yeah. Well, I can speak for myself. I don't know.
I think it depends on the area that the people come from. I mean, I'm from the West Midlands, and a lot of people over here do actually have a more sort of, at a young age, have a grown-up tone of voice. It's just how it is.
Interesting.
I mean, I know a lot of people from Birmingham, but they don't sound anything like an adult. Most of them sound like they've just probably turned 15. Yeah, no, I'm actually 19. I was born on August the 18th, 1998.
That was
a babby.
Probably the worst day in history.
It is not.
That was like a month after I graduated from high school.
Okay, I did not hear one word you just said. I'm sorry. Did you put up the volume? No. Okay. What did you say?
I told him that was a month after I graduated from high school. Just to give a perspective on our differences.
There's actually a website out there that will make you really depressed. It's actually a website.
There's lots of them, actually.
This one's extremely bad. There's actually a website that will tap that if you enter your birthday, like your exact date of your birth, it'll give you everything important that happened in that year.
Yeah. Ugh.
I mean, what kind of evil people would do that? As far as I see it, to be honest with you, it's you that's in control of what's important to you. So I mean,
yeah,
you make the most out of your life how you see fit,
exactly.
not how others see it.
Yeah, no, totally true. You might enjoy this auto rifle if you ever get it. It's Martyr's Make, and the bullets ricochet off the walls. So even if you miss, you might still have a chance to hit some.
You should just use that in a cruiser or something.
I was.
Couldn't tell.
Well, I was mainly using the Vigilance Wing, but I use this one too.
Let's see what those
I still haven't got that hand cannon, you know.
Oh jeez. Maybe we should like two-man the Nightfall.
I think it's now I'm up to 27 runs on the Nightfall.
Oh my goodness.
Let's grab them.
Were you doing it solo or?
It's not too big of a deal. I was running with other people. We're doing
yeah.
Yeah, we would do basically just doing speed runs of it.
Sure.
God, I'm not brave enough to solo run it.
Yeah, right. I tried when
I'm
they...
stupid, but I'm definitely not that stupid.
Oh, I am. When they lifted the time requirement, I was like, great, I can solo Nightfall and take my time. And then it was the Tree of Possibilities, and I didn't get past... I didn't even make it to the portal to the Infinite Forest. I was just kind of like, nah, never mind. I give up.
Yoink. Stole this. I killed the Greg on the bike and stole the pike.
Nice. Drag on the pike and stole
And
the
I
pike.
shot off the other one as well.
Good mate.
Weird spot. I'm struggling to drive into it. There we go.
Wow.
Hello?
Hello.
I'm so worried about you guys. And your stuff.
Oh dear, I've got the bike stuck.
Oh no.
I hid from the Vex for centuries.
Run! It's gonna explode.
Now the Fallen are inside my ship, tearing it
I
apart.
found this really, really creepy mobile game,
Onward.
and I swear to God, it's actually really scary for what it is. It's like it looks like it was done by a 6-year-old, but they've done it in such a way that makes it really goddamn creepy.
Really?
It literally is just called Granny.
Granny.
And it's basically, I guess it's a bit like an escape game. You just have to escape from this area. But if you make noises and this sort of stuff, this little lady or the granny will actually start, will hear you and she'll start running your direction. And when she catches you, the noises it makes is creepy, and it's like a really it's sort of like a outdated graphic sort of look, and it's
Nice.
actually, and it has like a sort of like FNAF vibe to it as well, which is
Yeah. How funny.
How Five Nights at Freddy's was such great, and now it's just God knows where. Oh, it poofed. It's not poofed.
Poof.
My name is Lucas. I
am a spider tank.
want to be your friend all day long.
I feel like
And if you
something's
see
on fire.
me, please don't kill me.
Don't worry, failsafe. We got it. Power's down.
Party!
They took everything, didn't they? There's nothing left.
Hey, unit, shut your modulator.
Whoa.
Guys, please. They're trying to kill us.
Oh, I'm out of bullets. Give me bullets.
That one's dead.
That one's dead.
That one's dead too.
That one's dead.
That one's alive.
I have bullets, but I'm refusing to use them just so I can punch things.
Yeah, that's why we get along.
Jab, jab, jab.
Well, technically I am playing a Titan, so using my fit is my primary objective.
I'm also playing a Titan. Ah!
I'm not gonna jab that guy. I'm gonna shoot that guy. That guy is kind of.
Yeah.
Oh dear. I'm off the edge. Sliding down to the bottom.
Oh. Well,
Who is doing that?
what's going on?
It's
Oh.
this guy. Just rude. Oh god! Didn't care for my shenanigans. Yeah. Rude! The other person in here is like, what is with these dopes?
Ah, that's karma for you.
Yeah. Is he coming for us? Should I respawn? No, he's coming over. Poof.
Did you revive 2 people?
He did. Because it was me and Foxhound.
Huh?
Foxhound and I were both dead in the same spot, so the other person came over and saved us.
Oh.
That wasn't me, I was just watching.
Did you load in with that person, or that just person caught up with you?
No, we've been together the whole time. It'll always try to match make you to 3 people on a strike. Except for Nightfalls. Nightfalls, you just go with what is in your fire team. So if it's...
Excuse me.
just you by yourself, then you'll be just you by yourself.
That was the best thing ever. I just heard him, please don't shoot at the bubble, and then you turn and it's at the perfect point where he slaps him in the head.
Whap. Ho whap. Alright, so this is the room in which the boss battle will take place.
Where's the boss?
He's coming.
Are you ready to rumble?
Get these guys out first. So he pops in, he runs around, and then he vanishes, and then those electric eyes will pop there. See, he's over there, he's invisible.
Get him. Jab. You saw him and you didn't jab him.
Jab. 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 Jab.
I stuck a grenade to his butt.
Yeah!
So then he goes away, and then these guys roll around. Anywhere those things go, they electrify the ground.
No.
Guardian down.
I just made it myself.
Well, it's one way to go. Come back here.
Aww. One of my friends is feeling depressed again.
Oh no. Ouch! Reviving. Oh no, I died!
Oh no, oh no, oh no, run!
It's all you! It's all you!
Save them!
I believe in you.
Jump, jump, jump.
Hey! Not helping. There you go.
Where's the
I
other dude?
thought he would give up. Oh no, he's right in front of me.
I'm the last guardian standing. Okay, there's that one.
I turned
I'm gonna
around,
die.
and he was just facing
Oh god, I'm gonna
looking
die.
at me.
Oh no! Definitely gonna die.
You can do it! I believe in you! Aww,
I died. I am not meant to revive.
Do a backflip.
Do a backflip. Oh, looks like our buddy did bail on us. Now we're getting a new one. He was definitely not pleased with our shenanigans.
My name is Fitz. I am. Dang it.
I'm gonna get this game really started by switching out my Vigilance Wing for a blue hand cannon and just Oh, actually, I can technically do this and troll you. Hey, you like? Oh my god, they're all stuck on you.
I can't see! I can't see!
What was that?
I think we're alone. Of course, nothing evil could ever happen in this battlefield-styled arena where we are probably going to get killed.
Oops.
Like that guy's just
You guys
chasing
are
him
just
around.
running around in circles.
God damn it, that's great. He was literally just running
Just going in
around.
circles.
Where was the Benny Hills music when you needed it? Perfect timing. You're in my domain. Oof, a shot in the back. Well, it will be different next week for me watching your streams because I have to start back at college again. So
Oh, no.
I mean, I won't be able to watch at these times.
Yeah.
But I will be there in some form of spirit, I guess. That's the thing that people normally say, right?
Yeah, that sounds right.
I think it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm in the morning.
Okay.
Then I got a late one Thursday, and Friday I'm in all day again. So I mean, it's not too bad.
Yeah. So you might miss the lunch streams, but you'll be there for the evening ones.
What's starting Monday?
Yep.
He's going back to college.
Oh, yay! What are you studying?
I'm studying level 3 in computing.
Oh, fun.
Oh.
I mean, it's not the best college in the world, so I don't think I'll be passing this one. But I mean, I'm not gonna let it stop me from doing the stuff I enjoy. So I mean,
Exactly.
yeah, it's important and it will help my education. But if I really want to do something, then I'll find a way of doing it, no matter what's in my way.
Very cool.
To be totally honest with you, now that I'm sort of in the idea, I mean, I've always had the idea of streaming as a living, and I understand that takes time. That's why I'm doing computing.
Sure.
Because computing is the next closest thing to doing, like, you know, anything around computing.
Yeah.
Well, streaming. So I mean, with computing, it doesn't matter how many qualifications you have. It matters that you can prove that you can do the work in the first place. So, I mean,
Yeah. It's not even really about the degree so much as it is about the work.
yeah, if you can prove that you can do the work, then I'm pretty sure anyone's willing to hire you on.
Jose's asking what time.
What happened?
Jose is asking what time he should expect us to.
Good question. Probably late, yeah.
What time do you think
I don't know. Depends on how things work.
Yeah, because I've been on Easter break at the moment, so...
Report suggests I have returned to a normal.
Ooh, I've got the... I think this might be the last one I need.
What'd you get?
Engineering deck, please.
Yes, I've got it. Okay, can we go to Mercury quickly? Because I've just finished the Lost Prophecy
Oh yeah, of course.
verse.
Of course we can.
That's the verse 3 done. Oh, yeah, you're gonna have so much fun doing the verses. They take so long.
They do. They take a long time.
like it's unbelievable. Like I mean, I enjoy doing them. I mean, I think it's fun having to collect certain things and then have to build something else. It sort of reminds me of Destiny. Apparently, there is rumors they are doing a year 4 for Destiny 1.
Really? Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's mainly down to the fact because Destiny 1 has become popular again since what's happened.
People
with
have been
Destiny
running
2.
back, yeah.
I mean, Trials of Osiris originally stopped when Trials of Osiris started in Destiny 2.
Mm-hmm.
And Trials of Osiris is now back in Destiny 1 again, along with Exer.
Interesting. Well, I know a lot of people like to go back and
be seeing.
Well, I know a lot of people like to go back and do the old raids.
So does that mean I have to go start from Destiny 1?
You don't have to,
Oh, okay.
but it's something you can play if you want to.
Well, I'm not against it.
Yeah.
It's
And-
definitely worth playing. It gives a
Yeah.
bit more backstory to the whole, the Traveler and the Speaker and all the characters that made Destiny 2 have meaning. It's Brother Vance. Brother Vance. My most annoying friend.
And there's the
Okay,
almighty.
let's get this forge. Where is the forge? I keep forgetting it's over here.
Yeah.
I'm going to stand in it. Oh, I can't do it while I'm standing in it. I'm going to dance while I... It's painful.
Did you bring your dollars?
Ha! Yeah, throw a glimmer at him.
Okay, that's the verse 3. That's the hand cannon.
Don't forget to talk to Brother Vance again, right? So you can pick up your next one.
I think I just select which. Yeah, I have to. Sadly. I mean, it's the last one I want, like the very last one in the verses,
Yeah.
which is verse like 14, I think it is, whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
And you get Saint 14 shotgun.
I will show you the shape of
Yeah,
shape like this.
I lost track of the prophecies I was picking up, and I, forged a weapon, went off, did all kinds of other stuff, and realized I had never gone back to Vance. And that's when he gave me the quest to actually go off and do the Saint 14 stuff. I was just kind of like, I could have done this a while ago. I just forgot to talk to the guy.
Which one do I do? Verse 6 or verse 10?
I don't know the difference off the top of my head.
Pick a number then, 6 or 10.
10.
Okay, that's 10 picked up. Let's see how evil this one's going to be to do.
Spin that wheel.
Yeah, right. Too late.
Okay, that's not too hard actually. That's pretty easy. It's just actually I can't even words out now. It's just advanced paradox amplifiers, and I need to get 3 of them.
Okay.
Which means I just collect paradox amplifiers and get 30 of them, which ain't too hard. Just playing the game and eventually I'll get them.
Yep.
This hand cannon looks sick though. The very posh one. Actually, I'm gonna check this the roll on it. Well, not the roll. I keep forgetting they haven't got rolls in it anymore.
Yeah.
Always important on a hand cannon to have extra range. Not too bad actually. It would be slightly worse. Oh god, there's a
thing.
an impact sensor.
Yeah.
A thing.
He's a pushover. He's a big fluff ball. We'll get rid of him. Oopsie, already gone. Glimmer!
God, that's some fancy footwork.
Oh, oh. Alright, let's see.
I've nearly got my warlock leveled up, so I'll be
cool.
switching to that for a bit once
I
I've got him leveled up. Well,
haven't
once I've got
touched
him
mine
to
in days.
29.
I'm still just on Nessus. Oh well.
That's
How...
actually the one I've just got to.
Oh really?
It's actually it's one of my least liked missions on that map. Well, I honestly wish that they'd bring back some of the original planets from Destiny 1. That'd be nice to see.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. I mean, it sounds like the Warmind is going to be on Mars, the Warmind expansion.
Yeah.
Which would be nice, depending on what they do with that. I hope it's a bigger map, because adding Mercury's nice and all, but it's so tiny. So tiny.
I mean, I honestly, I'm kind of feeling skeptical about what Bungie's actually going to do, because I don't think they're going to stop at just 2 expansions. I think they're going to go for like they did with Destiny 1. They're going to do 2 extra big ones.
Sure.
Which is going to pull everyone back and be like, hell yeah, look at it, so great.
Yeah.
Because that's what happened with Destiny 1. It worked.
Mm-hmm.
I mean...
Yeah, the Taken King relaunched everything. Yeah. We'll see. I would have preferred if it had been everything from the beginning, but that's okay. I think if they could... and I know it would be challenging because there's new abilities and things are different now, but if they could find a way to rework the old raids and just include them in this game, I think that would bring a ton of people. Because most of the people who are going back to Destiny 1 are doing it for the raids specifically. And then some for Crucible because they just want to do that. But if they can balance Crucible out, and then... Like, the Infinite Forest is a great way for that, right? I mean, the Infinite Forest is supposed to be this massive, bed of possibilities, this probability matrix that just does anything. And what if it reconstructs the old raids just to, meditate on them, like Ikora's meditations? I think that would be a nice mechanic. Just bring it back. Why not?
I mean, like, one of the things that keeps Warframe players playing is the fact that yes, there's a lot of the same missions, but the maps randomly generate and change the mission areas so that you're never playing in the same sort of area in the same area twice, which is why people like it, because even though it's the same map or the same place, it's constantly changed, so it doesn't ever feel like you've been there before.
Sure.
Clash.
I mean, I want to play it more on PC, but I want to get a longer cable so I can plug in my PlayStation or Xbox controller and play it via that, because I've never really been good at keyboard key controls.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, wait, what do we do?
We're killing people. It's Clash.
Okay, I'm alright with that. I mean, at the moment with college, they've sort of messed up a lot of the course time, like what we're doing in the course. I mean, I'm already behind on the work, and I knew that from the beginning. It's going to be like, because it's hard. It's not exactly the easiest of courses in the first place.
Sure.
But with everything that's going on inside the college, like with certain staff members leaving and everyone sort of doing their own thing, it's sort of not been sort of easy to keep all the work, what you've got to do and what you've still got to do in place. I mean, I'm not blaming the college for anything. I think most of it's probably my fault because I haven't been keeping on top of the work. But I mean, I can't say it's all my fault because the college hasn't actually done anything to keep everything sort of running smoothly.
Sure.
I mean, I'm not bothered by it, to be honest with you. I mean, if I pass, I pass. If I fail, I just gotta work harder at something else.
And that's what's going to keep you moving forward. I mean, you have a good mindset of, I'm just going to go until I get to where I want to go. And no matter what walls or landmines, are activated or brought in front of me, I'm just going to keep fighting on. That's a good mindset.
Yeah.
Do what you love.
I mean, you think about it, you got 2 options in life. You either give up when something gets in your way, or you keep fighting through. And it's the day when you stop fighting for what you want. It's the day where nothing matters to you anymore. And I don't want that. I want everything to be as important as it was when the first time I heard about it.
Yeah.
That's the reason why I love playing games, because everything has a matter to the game developers, and the reason their games sell is because they put so much work and effort into them.
Well, and to your point, you can't just give up on these things. That's one of the things about Destiny that I enjoy, is that they throw the game out there, and a lot of games they just tossed out there, and that's the end of it. It succeeds or fails, but Destiny needs to live, and they continue to make adjustments and changes and advances and push different things, and they admit when they're wrong, and they make changes that the community wants. They invite them in to be part of the dialogue. Like, they're not gonna give up on it, and just say, oh well, we tried, let's try something else.
That's what it is. The reason why Destiny 1 became popular was because they were changing it, they were fixing it, and they weren't stopping just because they met a snag. I mean, same thing for Warframe. Warframe, the company behind it was a Digital Extreme, I think it is. They were originally going to file for bankruptcy, and that was the end of their company. But when they saw an opportunity to try one final time to make a game, they found it. They took that opportunity, and they changed and adapted it to fit what the community saw and what they would like to see. I mean, look at it now. It's still a free-to-play game, but they're making a hell of a ton of money.
Yeah, because the people that are paying that know that there's some loyalty there, and they know that they're getting something for their money. And yeah, most of it's going to be just cosmetic, or the ability to play different things, or have different items, and that's fine, because they know that Warframe's there to stay, at least for now, and the people that built it are building more and more and more, and not giving up.
I mean, the major update / I guess you could say DLC, the Plains of Eidolon, I think it is. A lot of game reviewers are calling it something that should have been a paid DLC. Sure. That's impressive for a free-to-play game, for them to say that this should have been paid.
Yeah, they've given us too much for free.
It just shows you that they're doing so well, that they're making the money they need, that they can keep the updates flowing.
Yeah. No, that's impressive.
It's one reason why I have so much respect for companies that reach the bottom of what they can do when they find something that sparks their sort of courage again to try one more time. I mean, you have to look at homeless people, for example. Well, I'm talking about the small majority of homeless people anyway. A lot of them just sort of give up because they're homeless. But there's a certain group of them out there that see being homeless as a reason to try.
It's true.
Oof, I just got wrecked. Oof, and also oof to Deep Tor.
No, that's alright. It's a part of it.
I mean, I guess you could say it also impacts on the whole idea of wanting to become a streamer full time. I've got to have the willingness to make sure I stick to the times of streaming, that I make sure I'm getting my streams like open, and people are watching, and making sure I'm involved with what the community's doing. Because it's when I start going, okay, maybe I won't stream today, or maybe I won't stream this time, maybe I won't stream that. It's the day I start sort of loosening on what I should be, when it's all the beginning bit that matters the most, and I should be focusing on that as much as I can.
That's true.
Just like most YouTubers, it always starts slow, but the sooner you start, making yourself more shown, and you start being more open, you start having more fun, is when people start coming in and they'll start, enjoying you, and then they'll start recommending it to other people, and that's when you get noticed, and then it gets big.
Right.
No, totally.
It's like with any job, though. You can start as a janitor in one job, but then they can see your potential in another area, and then you'll just spikes from there.
That's what happened at Disney.
Worked for us.
And that's a big company too.
Yeah, it is. Not that we climbed to the top, but middle management's nice.
Yeah. But there were people who took notice in us, and that drove us, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You can say giving 100% is best, but if you give 110%, you're giving them a reason to look at you. Like, look at that person over there. Look what he's doing, or look what she's doing. You give them a reason to point at
3
you.
minutes remaining.
And that's the one thing I've always tried to sort of stand by the fact is that even though you can do 100%, maybe you should go try flat 110.
Mm-hmm.
I triggered someone earlier on in Crucible. He was about to pick up the heavy ammo, and well, I went to pick it up before him, and he was basically spending the whole rest of the game trying to melee me.
Oh jeez. Hi.
God, that guy was really hidden.
Yeah.
Oh, here come the yawns.
Yeah. Yeah. Aw.
Edward!
Edward, good to see you.
No. Okay, yeah. That's
Oh.
a good reason.
Yeah, we were just talking about. She
And
was
I just started
saying the
yawning.
yawns were starting, so. So I'm glad
good
you
to
stopped
see
by.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you for saying hi.
That's awesome.
We've missed you.
Hope everything's going well.
Yeah. And get some rest.
Yeah.
Rest is important. Right,
Yeah,
Cosmic?
especially since you have a little one, you got to take care of that guy. World's best dad. Ouch!
Oh well, I'm glad I killed him. I'm glad I could kill him before he decided to pull out that sword on me.
Take care.
Hi, Edward. I saw it on the mug. It's got to be true. You can't print lies on mugs.
Well.
But there was a law.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's mug rules. Didn't you know that?
Yeah, exactly.
I know. I just buy them because I think they look pretty.
And they hold coffee.
And they hold coffee.
Or tea.
Or tea.
That was a close call.
Cosmic, there was something that you were saying just a little bit earlier right now. You said that you just gotta get on and keep doing it and get in a habit, and in the beginning it's just kind of hard to get there. I'm paraphrasing, mind you. But that, I think, is something that's made our streams a success. And not that we have a gazillion followers right now, but I think we have more than we would have expected in 2 weeks.
Oh, completely. I mean, look at my channel, right? And it's exactly what you're talking about. I was very inconsistent with my streaming. I would pop up every now and then, just kind of when I felt like it, but nothing that was regular at all. And I think I had about 7 followers, and most of them were people that I knew. Or at least had said, hey, follow me, but no one would ever tune in to watch. No one, even when I popped in, because they wouldn't know when to expect me. You know?
But it's helped me especially because, like, I came home from work and I was awake and I didn't get tired until, like, after I was doing the event challenge. And I just got tired, but it was important for me to just come on because I had said I was going to be on at lunch. And so I came home, I made myself a sandwich, I came and sat down, and I played. And even though I cut it short because I was so tired, it was important to me to get on because I had made that promise and that promise to myself because I really love what we're doing and I really love where we're trying to take this. So it's become important to me. This is my new goal, our new goal.
Yeah.
So
I mean, this is a piece of the bigger puzzle, but yeah, absolutely, this is definitely a new goal. I mean, that's why I'm continuing to throw stuff at the St. 14 project and say, like, hey, we're little, but if you want someone else in there, like you're going up to 9 Eastern, we're usually on after 9 Eastern. We'll take a later block if you want, things like that. So you never know.
that's that. Even if you're tired, keep going.
Yep.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming.
What did we do?
Should have seen that coming.
Pixar Fest just started today at work, so, Pixar's on the mind.
Honestly, if I'd rather support Disney and Pixar and all them than support Marvel movies to me, it's not that they're bad, it's just that everyone hypes them up and they're just mediocre at best.
Yeah.
It's actually annoying.
Did you see Black Panther?
I mean, yeah, I did, and I thought what it was good.
Yeah.
But I actually had this one guy at my college who called me a racist for not liking it.
Oh, jeez.
That's silly.
That's dumb.
It doesn't work that way. I can say from the same. I think it was from a similar director who did 12 Years a Slave. I think it was. I loved that movie.
Sure.
I'm not. It's not the fact that I'm racist. It's just the fact that I have a different taste and a different style of movies I like.
Right.
And that's fine. Like, and I will say, like, there are things that I enjoy about them. I like just a popcorn movie where I turn my brain off, but there's plenty of other things that I do love that are a little, I don't know, high art or just more in depth. So I can respect either side. You don't have to like them.
Everybody has a different way of viewing a movie.
Yeah.
Dylan especially, like, he looks at the cinematography. He'll notice things that I have no idea are even making the movie the way it is, way it is. And I come out just, I'm paying attention to the character development. I think that's the performer in me. I'm paying attention to where the story's trying to take us. So, you know, if you have something you like and you're focusing on more, and that kind of decides on whether or not you like the movie, that's fine. You don't have to love it by any means. I mean, you're going to enjoy what you look for in the movie, like him as the cinematography, me as the performance.
Nice kill. Whoever got that.
Kill me.
Oh, no, it's not AFK. They're just sort of sitting there.
Skips. Ouch.
What was that?
It was a skip grenade.
Skip or script?
Skip.
Skip.
I mean,
Arc
the
Strider.
major reason why I'm not looking forward to the new Avengers movie, is it Infinity War?
Infinity War, yeah.
It's because the fact is, if you read the comics, you would know that Thanos had actually been defeated by multiple characters in the comics.
Oh, sure. But to that degree,
solo,
though,
like all by themselves.
Yeah, but the comics have had everything
So
every which way. They've been going on for so long, so I think this movie, and it's just a movie, but it sets its own rules. I think we're going to see character deaths that are not going to be undone. You know, like comics, somebody dies, you just know they're going to come back within a year. There's no stakes. Whereas this is a different thing.
See, I would respect it more out of the fact maybe if they hinted at maybe like Thanos like having a son or maybe like a father or something that came and took revenge from what happened in the comics. More than I would respect seeing him come back for revenge in a movie, because it just feels like a cheap sort of add-on from the comics. And I'm a comic fan, so I mean it's just coming from my perspective, but it just sort of feels like they're just trying to copy off what the comics have already done. And I guess as you could say, it's same for video games as well. You can keep constantly recreating the same game over and over and over again, but it's when you try something new and different that it makes the movie better.
Sure. Or
the comic better, or the video game better. Just my opinion. I respect people if they go and enjoy the movie. I mean, good for them. I mean, it was like I went and watched Pacific Rim 2 Uprising on the day it came out. No spoilers, obviously, because I've already seen it. But I didn't like it as much as the first one, because the fact is it didn't sit consistently with the first one. And that's what I find in movies. I find that I enjoy them more if it sits consistently with the thing that's happened in the previous one.
Yeah. When stuff kind of comes out of nowhere, that's no fun. It's kind of breaking the rules that were established.
For example, it's not really a spoiler anyway, it's just sort of talking about the direct sort of Jaegers and themselves, which you have to big robots. Del Toro, I think it was, who did the original directors for the first one, took them as big, bulky, heavy death machines, basically. But in the second one, they came out a lot lighter and a lot more agile. I get that it was a few years in the future, but it took away the badass big one-punch sort of knockout robots that they were in the original. You know, and it's what made it sort of seem more realistic, and that's what Del Toro was originally going for, which sort of feels locked out from the second one. And if there is confirmed to be a third one supposedly being made, if they do make it. So I mean, you know, you can. I mean, it obviously will not be what Del Toro made, but for what it is, it's really worth watching. I can tell you now, there's nothing better than watching a robot and a monster battle it out.
Yeah, but I mean, that's the stuff I'm talking about. Like, there's those moments where you just watch something that's just goofy and fun, and you just enjoy it, you know, for the cinema of it.
In a way, it's also childhood nostalgia, because you cannot tell me you haven't played with toys and imagined them as being each other off as giant robots or monsters. I mean, everyone has.
Not me. It was Barbies.
Even
your Barbies were 30 feet tall.
The girls
your Barbies were destroying cities.
Yeah. Okay. My Barbies would meet Power Rangers and Ninja Turtles. Okay, so.
See? So there you go.
I was such a tomboy.
Oh, got on a 5-kill streak, kind of worrying here. Oh shoot, no, I'm definitely dead now. Oof.
I'm just in it for Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah, she is. In his American accent.
Better than most.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the things I read about, like, you know how they're making James Cameron's Avatar 2.
Yes, and 3 and 4.
They're already talking about how this movie, you should be worrying about where this movie's gonna go, and I'm like, why? what? Don't start doing this now. No, stop. Stop it. Because the movie's only recently, like I think it was maybe even last year, that they sort of hinted at it being an actual thing. I mean, we were told that it was going to happen, but we weren't given a date or even
there was no plan beyond it was going to happen. Yeah.
So I mean, they shouldn't really be going through. Oh, you should be worried about it. That it's not going to work, because you don't know. You haven't got a trailer for it.
Yeah, and on top of that, like, if there's one person in movies to trust, it's Jim Cameron. Like, the guy has not made a movie that hasn't broken the box office.
I mean, Avatar, just for scale on this, Avatar is still more successful when it comes to CGI, as a CGI movie than Beauty and the Beast has been the remake of it.
Oh, sure.
For, I think it was So, I mean, you cannot say that he doesn't know what he's doing, because he's made a movie that's what? It's got 2010 that movie came out, I think?
Somewhere around there, yeah.
Quite a while ago now.
Yeah.
And it's still beating out other movies.
Yeah, for sure.
It's just, I guess it's just the world. It's just the world we live in at the moment. People just have to find something negative about something.
They always have to be distrustful, and it's so funny to me. And it's a Jim Cameron loop, right? Titanic came out; it was like the most gigantic movie ever, and then right after that, everyone has to talk about how they don't like the movie, and Avatar was the same thing. Avatar comes out, it's like the biggest thing ever, and now everyone's take is, no, I didn't like it. It's like, well, if nobody liked these movies, why did they make so much damn money? Like, who was paying? You know? It's just interesting to me. Like, people just have to be on that side of it. Like, no, everyone loves it, so I'm going to be special because I don't. It's like, just, if you don't, that's fine. You don't have to, but don't do it just because everyone else is on one side of something. You just want to be contrarian.
It's exactly what happened with Call of Duty this year.
Yeah.
You know, everyone was hyped because it's going back to boots on the ground, but after a month of it being released, there's massive hate for it.
Yeah.
And it's all because a certain group of people have hated. I mean, I gotta agree. I'm not really a big fan of it, but that's because I feel Call of Duty does better when it's put into a place where it can, you know, bring out its creativity.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Black Ops 3 did so well because it was in an area where it could expand its ideas. It could just do something stupid while it being... You know, that's one reason why Titanfall was made popular, because it, you know, it did what it wanted to do. It didn't try to stick it too realistic.
Titanfall.
Titanfall?
You like that? Well, it's a primarily player versus player sort of game, but you spend a lot of the time on the ground just like Destiny, but every now and then you get to call in your Titan, which is this giant robot, and so now you have little guys on the ground and giant robots running around. It's pretty fun. Like, it's just wacky. It's fun. I have that one. Try it sometime.
Robots punching robots.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you got robots, you got little guys, and it's kind of wild.
I smash.
You smash.
Or shirt from Jab 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 will go smash smash smash.
Punchy punchy.
Jab Jab smash. Sorry. Sorry.
Hey, you got me going.
Nope. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't do anything.
The thing.
Thing.
Thing?
Thing.
Oh. Stuff. Hey. Hey.
What are you doing?
Did I launch the... Yeah, I launched the thing. Go to the tower.
Oh, okay.
Trying to, anyway.
Ooh. US and allies launch strikes on Syria. 4 RAF fires to join Syria airstrikes. Jeez.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to democracy, guys?
Oh, well. That left a while ago.
It's bad for you.
It is. Trying to tell our kids that, but
Yeah, the kids love it. I don't get it.
I mean, that's what it is, though. But as I mean, when you, as you become a teenager, you start to obviously you change. I mean, you start to love rock music and all this sort of loud stuff.
Yeah.
You start swearing more, and you start going to bed later. That's just what a teenager is. But as you get, as you start working and you start going to college, you start realizing you have to start studying more. Your sort of mindset, if you want to say, changes about stuff. I still haven't reached it saying that, but
Well, Titan, let's see what we have here.
oh, okay, that's cool. I got some legendary anagrams in here. Apparently, I had got a legendary anagram.
I had a pair, so.
we're back.
Yeah.
Let's see what bad items I can get now. BRB.
BRB.
I got some booties.
Beats.
I got some booties. Let's just dig down. Throw all these in.
Speak to me, not the dark.
Yeah, I mean, that's all of them. Okay, I can go and hand in my crucible tokens as well. Because apparently that's glowing randomly at me. Ooh, it's done it again to me.
What is?
Give me the Eternity's Edge, which is a warlock's sword.
Yes, Guardian, by all means.
Can't even use it. Stop giving it to me. Go to Warbecken's Guardian will I answer?
Mystery.
No.
You never know what you're going to find.
Oh, yay, some more booties. And the higher level booties. Eyes is happy. Now let's check. I don't think these booties are going to be as good as well, as nice looking as my current ones, because I'm wearing all gold and silver. Oh, gross. Yeah, I'm sticking with my gold and silver.
Yeah, right now my Titan's pretty ugly. I'm just trying to get a complete set of something in a decent light.
Oh no, the base power on these are too low, so I either have to infuse my... Oh, I just have to put... I can keep them in inventory, because I know the game physically keeps all your items in your current inventory into mind when giving you a set power level for the weapon, for the equipment, so I'll keep it in my equipment inventory, but I won't equip it. I just don't want to ruin my gold and silver.
Yeah. Yeah, I do appreciate that feature, because it's much nicer, instead of every time you're going to the Cryptarch, putting on all your high-level stuff, and then doing it. It's much nicer this way, just to have it all count.
We're going... Oh, I jumped on your head then, to get up onto the...
it's alright, barely felt it.
I'm gonna go and do the Floor is Lava challenge again. Where's my beacon this time? Okay, so I can't even see it, this is worrying. Oh, it's there. Oh god, there's game, isn't it? Oof.
Welcome to the all new
Oh no. Oof. Oh no, it's... Yeah, damn.
I am
Got myself executed because I got stuck between a ventilation system.
It's one way to go.
Stay strong.
I'm now known as the ventilation guy. I mean, one argument someone recently tried to snag on me. I sort of laughed it off, to be honest with you, because it was pretty funny. Was the fact you shouldn't be playing a female character unless you're actually a female.
Well, that's ridiculous.
Yeah,
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Like why? Like why? It doesn't. It's meant to be a character. It's meant to be just something that you think looks cool or something you like. Not that you have to sit with your gender because that's how it works. It doesn't work that way. It's just silly people being silly.
Yep. That happens often.
I mean, I don't get how people can be racist, sexist, or anything like that, because in simple facts is we're all blood in the air. We're all, made of the same, similar blood.
Yeah.
So why should we go around hurting each other for the sake of it just being bad?
Oh, but you were born someplace else. Like, that's bad.
Oh yeah, God, it's
It's the worst.
You're not born in England, so I don't like you.
Exactly. It's
just
just
what I found
nonsense.
funny. I found this out. This is great. A lot of people in other countries like that see England think that English people have a lot of wonky teeth, and this is a stereotype that a lot of people have been brought up on, which I don't see anything wrong with.
Sure.
But in the health report done, Britain was in fourth in the world for the best set of teeth, where Americans were sitting at 9th. So how in any chance can you say that we have wonky teeth and Americans have better, or any country have better than us, when we're seeing 4?
Just stereotypes are stereotypes. It's just ridiculous.
I find stereotypes funny because some of them are just great. Because one thing I hear a lot is from when I meet new people that are outside of the UK. They go, "Oh my God, you're a British person. You sound British. You're doing lots of tea," and I'll go, "Oh, I do say good sir. I drink plenty of tea. There's nothing better than a good old cuppa with my chappies."
Silliness.
I mean, you'll find we also have crumpets as well, if you want some of them.
Well, I think
And of course our favourite movie is Harry Potter.
Of course. I think I said it a couple days ago about everybody in California surfs, that kind of joke. It's the same sorts of stereotypes, Just we'll just make a decision.
As I see it, I'll make any joke as long as the person's okay with it.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, I've got some really dark humor, but if I can sense that the person isn't happy with the jokes I make, then I'll cut it down to just simple humor.
Yeah.
And that's how I see it is. That's how I see it is. I think if the person's open to it and I think it's funny, then I mean go for it. It's all fun and games in the end. I mean I mean, I don't know if you picked it up, but that's the kind of character I am. I'm just generally silly about stuff.
For sure.
So if I say something that offends someone, there's a genuine term that I don't mean it. I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't want anyone to be upset. If anything, I want everyone to be happy and cheerful as me.
No, for sure.
I mean, that's probably the antidepressants talking, but...
California thing to say. For sure.
For sure.
Oh, show.
For sure. Well, no, I guess I'm stereotypical.
Oh God.
Yep.
For sure.
Oh no, not off the edge, not off the edge. Okay, well I'm dead.
So long.
And Dylan keeps dancing.
Okay, it is one thing I've just seen on the. I mean, I got my because I followed I've got the BBC News app on my phone.
Sure.
I can have a selection of the most popular things that show up from different areas, the things that are most common. And one of the things coming from the US/Canada BBC News at the moment is that a cheerleader was bullied for being a virgin. Like, I mean, what?
Yeah.
Why? Why does it matter?
People get very involved in other people's lives in dumb ways.
I mean, why should it matter what someone else does with their life? Yeah, I can understand if it starts to get a bit, racist or offensive in any kind of way, then you should challenge it. You should challenge why they're like that. You shouldn't accept it. But when you start, when someone's just a virgin, like, why does it matter? It's just...
No, I agree.
That makes me sad.
Yeah.
I mean, I was bullied as, when I was in secondary school.
Mm-hmm.
I accepted it because I just thought that's how people were, and, you know, I don't understand that they shouldn't. I should have just gone and reported it in. But I now understand that from that experience, that I know how it now feels to be bullied, so I know that I'm not in the future going to bully anyone else, because, I mean, I've experienced it. I know how other people are going to feel from it.
Yeah.
But I will, and I've actually several times in college stood up for people that were being bullied, because the simple fact is, no one should be bullied. It's not. It's by no means fun. I mean, I understand it now. Every now and then there is a certain case where, you know, it just turns out that, you know, the person thought he was having a laugh in a game, and it ended up going wrong. I can understand that can happen.
No, for sure, but I think that it's good that you stand up that way, because so often people just don't say anything and just kind of let it go, or they're just afraid to.
There's actually a scientific term to that. I can't remember what the exact name of it is, but it's because they're psychologically they believe that someone else will help them, so they move on. And because it happens to so many people, it ends up being that no one ends up helping them.
Right.
It's not the fact that people don't want to help, it's more the fact they see it and they think, maybe I should keep out this, maybe someone else will help them, I'm sure someone else will help them, and then they just don't help them at all.
Yeah, like, it doesn't need to be me.
Yeah. But I've seen many people be depressed, but sometimes they just need someone to put their hand on their shoulder and tell them that everything is going to be alright, everything will be fine.
Right.
Yeah. Completely.
Because that's the difference between getting somebody to start taking their steps backwards off the ledge instead of taking steps forward.
I mean, one thing I read, but I mean, I'm guessing you probably heard about the Florida shooting, the big shooting in Florida.
Of course, yeah.
He was bullied.
Mm-hmm.
He was bullied in his school, and he was struggling with family problems as well. I mean, I get it, he still did it, but it takes a little bit off him, and the fact that no one came up to him and told him that everything would be alright.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it's very true.
Just having someone there, could have stopped it.
And that's, I think, one of the things that we want this to be, you know? We want this channel to be something where we can just talk to people and say hi and make sure people know that they're not alone, and that if they're feeling hurt, there's people out there that care. You know? Like, it's gonna be okay. And you don't need to go to such extremes for attention. You don't need to, you know, do anything. We are here. We're listening.
I mean, I even read on a news report that one of the kids that was bullying this student wasn't sorry for doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, and she was considered a hero. But how can you point that person out as a hero?
Yeah.
For bullying the child that caused it. I mean, it's mind blowing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't destroy hate with more hate. It just doesn't work.
I remember reading an article.
I respect America for having its guns. But it comes from a point of having a gun for safety and for, you know, American history, to being able to give a gun to a murderer or a psychopath, and there not being any real laws there to stop it.
Yeah, there's a limit on that, I would say.
I mean, I respect Americans for following like what they believe and stuff like that, but I mean, there is a point where it has to be looked at.
Yeah, I
mean,
agree.
you know how I don't know what your political views are on Donald Trump and all that, but one of the things he stated was the fact that a lot of American school shootings and shootings that happen like that are done by people with mental illness. Now, I don't know if you know, but earlier when he went in his presidency, he secretly put through an act. Revoked an act that stopped mentally ill people from buying guns.
Yeah.
You can't say that it's mentally ill people doing it and then give them the right to access more firearms.
It's contradictory in the worst way. Yeah. Well, I have found.
It's not the fact
I have found that regardless of political view, the man has been pretty contradictory in a lot of things. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a pretty out there joke, but it's still, I think it's still pretty funny. I mean, I was talking about how when Donald Trump was born, what came out first? His ego or his brain empty body?
Yeah, right.
I got the biggest giggle from someone I can ever remember. This guy supported Donald Trump like he said he was the best guy in the world.
Yeah.
But he just found it so funny that someone would come out with something like that.
But on top of that, I think a lot of people that do support the man, they do so because he has this enormous ego. So I think that kind of plays into that as well.
A lot of things that also make it funny is the fact that his hair, man. How hair? Like I'm trying to keep a straight face when saying that, but I can't.
Yeah.
That ain't natural.
No. That's a comb over gone wild.
I think his wife forgot to tell him that she glued a toupee to his head.
Amanda told me Cabal fuel makes a pretty good accelerant.
Man, I mean, I'm a very political person, which is, I'm guessing you've just seen. But I think no one should ever get dragged heavily into politics, because in the end, it's you should just laugh at it. Unless you've got a really strong sense of, like, you know, you can take what some people are going to say about certain stuff, you really shouldn't be getting involved with politics.
It's true. That is true.
Hey.
Okay, my guns ain't working, so I'm going to punch him.
Attaboy.
Shoot in the butt.
No, that was his back.
I aimed lower as I went.
Here is my shield.
I was aiming lower as I went. Just to make sure. What? Okay. You just float there, dude.
They need to do an emote in this game for aerobics. Just why not?
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
I'll take it. I'm curious to see what season 3 will have.
I mean, that's what I think. One of the things, a lot of things that knocked people about Destiny 2 was how heavy microtransactions were.
Yeah, but I think people are really inconsistent in their concerns about that stuff, because it's something like Overwatch has this massive community, they have microtransactions, but it's all cosmetic, and people are kind of like, that's cool, we can do that. Destiny has a ton of microtransactions, they are all cosmetic, and people are like, this is the worst thing that's ever happened in gaming history. So it's just weird to me, the difference.
I get where you're coming from with that, but there is actually a slight difference.
The difference for me is that they took everything out of the standard loot pools and put it into the Eververse, and I see that as a problem, and I can jive with that, that's fine. But it's not the microtransaction part of it.
People that knocked. The one thing that knocked people most was about that got major people anyway, but the fact is that over 100 items from the Osiris DLC specifically came from the Test Eververse.
Sure.
They're putting your paid content into more paid content.
Sure.
Stuff that you need to buy to get access to. Which is what I think a lot of people are getting knocked at. The stuff the stuff they could have been working at in the game and put in the game for free after you've paid for the game, they instead make you pay more for. So I think that's what's that is better work. I'm getting this tank all the way through.
Yeah, no, I don't disagree. I think that there are some problems there. I think that ships and sparrows and ghosts don't belong in there, and I think that I would prefer to have them in strikes and the raid and things like that. I loved getting the taken ghost shell from the King's Fall raid. I think that's really meaningful, and you see someone with that, you're like, I know where you got that, as opposed to just random drops from Tess, or paying money from Tess. But I don't know. It wasn't. I always felt that people were a little more upset it deserved, in my opinion. But I don't really get to explain to people how they don't get to be upset, so it's that too.
Oh, ripped.
Re-up.
I stand both sides, and I can agree and disagree with the points that people make on it.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's down to personal preference, really.
It's true.
If you're gonna let yourself get upset by it, then I mean, why should I stop you?
I guess, you know, it's kind of funny that I was talking about being the contrarian, and then when
Another tank on the elevator.
when Star Wars Battlefront 2 was coming out, and everyone was, like, before the game even launched, pissed off about the microtransactions in that game, I was the contrarian on that one, and just kind of like, everyone hates it so much, I want to buy it more. You know? Not because of the microtransactions, but just because people hate it so much. Like, I almost feel like I just want to buy the thing.
But this also proves that if the gaming community stands up enough to it, they will change. I mean, they had no choice. EA had no choice.
Yeah.
They had to change, or the game was gonna fall.
Completely, yeah. And I mean, they've kind of quietly changed back more recently. But even that change back, it's just the cosmetic thing again, and I think people are fine.
I mean, one of the things that I found funny was how the lead, I think it was the CEO of the game creator, said that no one would want to see a big Darth Vader.
Mm-hmm.
You sure about that? I want to see it. It'd be proper funny.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. Just
I don't know why, but I could always see Darth Vader being slightly gay when he wore that suit. Oh hey, look how shy now.
Oh jeez. Not anymore.
Die.
Those are big puppies.
Big puppies.
Do you know the person who did the voice for, I think it was Lord Saladin, anyway, also did the voiceover for Reaper from Overwatch?
Yeah, I think I heard that.
Because there's actually a hint towards it in Destiny 2 during the Rise of Iron. If you get a certain amount of kills, I think it is, he actually makes a reference to it, like his voice changes and he goes back to his normal voice. That's great.
They did a similar joke to that where where Ghost as Nolan went back to sounding like Dinklebot for a minute. And I only heard it once.
I guess Dinklebot.
Yeah, I do too. But I only heard it once, and he says some joke afterwards, like, "Remember when I used to talk like that?" or something like that. Just something silly.
I actually honestly wish they would go back to Dinklebot, just because Dinklebot sounds so fucking funny.
Yeah, right.
You cannot say you never whipped out your Dinklebot and looked at him.
That wizard came from the moon.
You had your chance at a butt shot.
I mean, if
he turned around.
I mean, you heard about all these jokes that people are making about Mark Zuckerberg at the moment. Oh my god,
yeah, the robot. Oof.
Not just that, but one of them said, "Can you imagine?" This is the one time I actually feel sorry for Mark Zuckerberg because he's got to explain how the internet works to a bunch of old people.
Oh yeah,
I lost it.
Oh, it was terrible. Like they didn't even understand the questions they were supposed to be asking.
I mean, this is the one thing that they should have got people on the internet to sort of talk about, because it'd been easier than having the people that were there talking about. I mean, it's what they've done with games now. Actually, I don't know if you know, but when companies are suing each other for features that are like the same, like they're suing each other over copyright and stuff like that, they'll have gamers or people who played has game experience come in and test it and find the similarities between them. And if they feel there's enough of a similarity behind it, they will allow them to take court action against it.
Sure.
And I think that's some of the things that need to actually start happening. Because I mean, if you just randomly guess at stuff or you don't fully understand it, then you're not going to be able to sort of get the idea of what's actually going on.
Well, especially with stuff that's that important.
Yeah. I mean, you see, the big thing at the moment, that the fact is that if Mark Zuckerberg, like, sort of does get charged with anything, Facebook could go down.
Yeah.
But at the moment, obviously, he's not being charged. It's more of an investigation to find out actually what is going on.
Sure. I know what part the service may have played in various things. And especially with holding on to people's information.
I mean, to be honest with you, I don't actually. I think they should just let Facebook go. To be honest with you, because I think most of the things that have happened to them isn't actually them. It's just stupid people on Facebook that just. I mean, I saw this one person on Twitter, different company I know, but still, who posted a picture of their credit card. Their credit card.
Yeah.
What's that?
People don't always do the smartest things.
And this person was so stupid when someone asked her to post a picture of the back that she did.
Yeah.
She actually.
Yeah, I think I remember seeing that.
Probably the same girl that snorted a condom or ate a Tide Pod.
Shit.
Oh, where did that girl get back here? This is consented.
Oh.
I'm gonna walk away from that one.
So lonely. So lonely. Just dance in a corner. This is my kind of party. And for the fact is, I'm a sensible teen. Not ever mean for a pie. I'm saying that's probably a bad thing, because that means I've not been a full teenager yet.
You're fine.
So I think I'm not a teenager, I'm an adult anymore. Time to go to the pub and get drunk and realize that life ain't gonna get any better. Woohoo! Life really begins here, guys. Let's just appreciate this guy's name, Jamaican 2K.
Good for him. At the restaurant I work at, we have a Jamaican band play every Wednesday, and they're my favorite. Wednesdays are the best days.
You see, my problem with college is I'm actually technically done with it. I don't want to be in college anymore. I've got too much studying in. I want to start working now.
Yeah.
I liked college. 4 years I was in it.
I hate it.
I don't want to go back to school anymore. I don't want to do any more school. I don't want to do any more homework.
Yeah.
People are like, oh, you got your bachelor's degree in theater. You're going to go get your master's? I'm like, nope.
All done.
I liked what I did.
mean, everyone has their own sort of, like, level of what they can and cannot cope with.
Cannot cope with sitting and listening to people for an
Yeah,
hour.
right.
Lecture.
Yeah.
I can talk with people forever, but if I'm the one just listening,
I'm never going to university, which is obviously the higher end of
Sure.
the UK sort of educational system. Mainly because I don't like the idea of being in crippling debt.
And that's part of it, yeah. I know that feel.
But I don't like that. I don't like the idea of sitting in a a big hall, listening to someone speak, and then having to go into someone else and write a load. I can barely write what the college needs me to write now.
Goes on. Like, meanwhile.
I nearly got myself personally executed.
Thank you.
Captain America.
Get him, Cap.
Sorry, I shouldn't say Captain America because I'm gonna get sued for doing that.
You're fine. People have been saying it for a while.
you're like a cross between Cap and Thor. As you have the shield, but there's lightning is coming around.
Yeah. Although that's void energy, so I don't know. It's a weird mix.
I don't know. I'd rather be a god than a syruped up soldier.
Serum, not syrup.
Steroid.
Yeah.
Syrup.
Serum.
Syrup.
Serum.
It's probably the same consistency, okay?
Yo, how's it going, guys? I like how he just revived me and just left you.
That's fine. I was ready to revive anyway. I got my own.
I don't see why they. I don't honestly understand why they did replace Dinklebot with Nolan, because I don't honestly think he did that bad of a job.
No, he didn't. But I think it was. You get someone like Nolan North, and you know that you can always get him back in for more line reads. Whereas Peter Dinklage, they couldn't get him to schedule more stuff. That's why, like the entire second DLC from Destiny 1, he was completely silent because they couldn't get him to record.
Excuse me.
Alright, we'll do one more strike and then I'm going to bed.
Okay.
Oh, we've talked about loads of stuff today.
Yeah, right? My goodness.
Well, tonight for you. Still what? Talk properly. Still watching your stream on my end though. Changing voice. Hello there. How are you doing today?
Hello.
Oh.
Hello? Hello. You're about to fall asleep, aren't you?
I am.
Let's see here.
I like how two of us are just holding the Vigilance wings.
Yeah. It's a good gun.
Got an urgent Vex problem in the forest.
I think after your stream, I think I'm gonna go downstairs, make some toast, make myself a nice cup of tea, Britishly,
Sure.
and I think I might just jump on and stream for a bit.
Awesome.
Yay!
Good job. More Monster Hunter, or are you gonna do something else?
I don't know. I'm in a mood for everything, really.
Oh, right on.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Wait, what?
So, what exactly is the issue?
How did I get back here?
The root mine.
Oh yeah, you're
Hey,
waiting
that's
there.
weird.
Whatever.
You always do. That's why people talk.
I just went back from one end as I jumped through. It sent me back to where we were before.
Well, then let's blow it up.
I like how half your body disappeared as you were standing there.
Oh, you should have had him start dancing and see what it looked like.
Okay, got a legendary anagram at all. I'll take that. I need to get my shards back up, my legendary shards back up anyway.
Oh yeah, what's Zer selling
This is
today?
how we do it. It's the Risk Runner.
Oh, okay.
The Doomfang Cauldron, I think it's called.
Yeah.
The I don't know what it was. It's that. It's one of the warlock. It's the warlock outfit. You get a choice. It's the warlock armor chest piece you get from on Titan. If it's one of your choices, if you take it.
Got it.
It's the gold, like the gold and black one.
Okay.
And
Is it the Void Fang vestments or something like that?
Yeah, and the Hunter's one was the Gemini Jester or something stupid like that.
He keeps selling the Gemini Jester, but I'm looking for that other one, the Ophidian Aspect.
My dog just made me jump by scratching on my door.
Oh no! What kind of dog do you have?
Come on then, Jack. Come on.
Of course his name is Jack.
Come on then. Come on. No, you're just gonna make me open my door and then you're gonna walk off? Cool. Bye. Literally, he scratched on my door to make me come and open the door, looked up at me, and then walked off again.
Just want to make sure you're good.
Just checking on you.
Well, it was renamed after, well, when we originally got him, because we got him from a Dogs for Us. His original name was Lars. I love that name so much more than the name he's got now.
Yeah.
It's not that Jack's a bad name, it's more the fact that it's just sort of... You know,
Lars is a good name.
More of a unique name.
Yeah.
You don't hear many dogs being called Lars, so I think it was something, yeah. I mean, I honestly want a Buggy, but my grandparents who I live with aren't exactly fans of... He's at the door again! Oh my god, he just got me killed.
He's doing that on purpose. He's trolling you.
He has a camera and he's watching.
What's up?
Here's an
Come
important
on,
part
man.
and go.
Can you come? Hello? Hello? Hello, yeah. Hello?
Yeah, you're in
What
and
are
out
you
of
doing?
Ah, dang it. I put that shield too far up.
What's up? Come on, pick on.
Aww.
Come on, man. Come on. Yeah, there's
Jack got us
just
killed.
sitting there staring at me. Come here then. Come here then. Hello. Oh, he wants pussies now.
Yeah.
Oh, got eliminated again. Give me 2 seconds. I'll give him a good old fuss. 1 second.
Oh, you're coming back now.
Don't get a choice.
Slap! Oh, that's funny.
I just sent you a picture on Instagram of my dog. Well, my family dogs anyway. Yo, yeah. It's not bacon, someone's making a bacon butty. Hello, yeah, I know.
Oh, Jack.
Good morning.
Cute.
Yes, good morning. Alright, kill it. Hello. 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 How you do? No kisses. Hello. 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 You're just lying on the floor. Hello. Hello.
Stream has gone in a weird direction.
I know.
Tickle, he's licking my foot.
These radio narrator machines are everywhere.
They are the primary vector. at which the Vex remade the planet.
They're using some kind of camo tech to hide the way
Hello!
The root mine is all about that spire. We need to keep away from it. You don't remember the first time?
You brain jacked me, remember?
Oh, that's right.
Cute.
After the Guardian destroyed the root mine the first time, we spent weeks
He's just
taking the
questioning
simulation apart.
what my head, like my headphones are falling off my subwoofer that I was sitting on,
Yeah.
and they landed on his foot, and his paw, and he was looking at it confused. Yeah, I think the burst 3, this hand cannon I've got, it's very good for PvE. The Jack Queen
Oh, yeah,
King
yeah, yeah.
3, that's a really
I picked that one up. I haven't really used it much yet.
it very much feels like it's the PvE hand cannon.
Okay.
A bit like how the Better Devils is a PvP hand cannon base.
It's like you've done this before.
If only a certain warlock would stop undoing her work.
I'm contending with Vex in 3 parallel simulations. I'll compose a detailed apology at a later date.
No, he won't.
He wants something, but I do not have a clue what he wants. He probably wants me to go downstairs with him, to be honest with you. He normally likes having someone walk with him.
Sure.
Don't know, it's just a dog thing, I think.
What kind of dog is he? Did I miss that?
I believe he's a Lurcher Whippet cross.
A what?
He's a Lurcher Whippet cross. He's a mixed breed.
I've never heard of that
A
before.
very funky mixed breed at that. You doggo are dopey.
I want a dog.
Can't
I know.
complain, he fits perfectly in with my family.
I was expecting that to blow up, but instead it just kind of broke him.
When you destroyed the original root mine and left, we programmed demolition charges into every floor of this spire and reduced it to bits of data. It's unsettling to know that the Vex have rebuilt all of this so quickly.
Nah, to me it just sounds like typical Vex.
Yeah. That's what they do.
Why can't the Vex exist in real life? They must be really good at building houses.
Well, yeah, but they wouldn't just
They
stop
might try
at
and kill
houses.
ya.
Yeah, exactly.
So there's a price to pay when you want some decent houses
I
built.
guess so. I mean, all right. If,
The price may be your life, but you know,
100 years.
nice house.
built quickly.
How much it took the Vex to transform Mercury.
I think in that deal, you might have to ask for a coffin as well.
Plot. This is where I want to be buried.
Yeah, right.
Get this house for your life. Free coffin included.
Ooh.
You know what? That sounds like a pretty goddamn good deal to me. Let's get it. Oh, but look at the area it's in. It's where all those murders recently happened.
Won't bother you any, you'll be dead.
Just choose that Indian burial ground over there. He'll be
Yeah, right.
fine.
Fine.
I want their attention right here.
Yeah.
Shoot
I'm
me
right in
instead.
front of you!
Yeah, you two seem like you would make a really good fit on YouTube for Twitch streamers.
We'll do what we can.
Like, you just seem like a very open and entertaining people. Like, I mean, it's
Well, thanks.
definitely, it definitely, I think it's definitely one thing I noticed when I first jumped in, and I didn't expect I would sort of be enjoying it as much as I did. But yeah, it's really enjoyable.
Yay! Exceeded expectations. All right.
Surprisingly enjoyable.
It's funny because even before we got started, like I would watch him and I would just make side comments and jokes. And I'm like, babe, we just gotta be on video and have people watch, and then maybe we'll get all these likes and follows like the kids say we would.
Yeah, right.
And then we did it.
Smash that like button.
Subscribe. There's no subscribe on this channel.
Okay, okay, sorry.
There it is.
Jack.
That just comes way later.
Ooh, that's a shiny one.
Yeah. Some strange noises coming over the intercom here.
Noises.
Oh yep, see that Hydra Death Blast almost got me again. I was like, ooh, shiny, and I ran in, and then it blew up, just like I always do. I'm standing on the ground like, yep, this is why I'm an idiot. I do this every time.
Climb.
My dog's making puppy dog eyes. This ain't good.
Aww.
You're almost there. You can do it. It's all right.
Just show him the bad guy we had to kill. He'll understand. He's a dog.
He's now giving me the bump. Hello.
Excuse us while we kill them.
Come here, puppy. I'll keep you company.
Pretty.
I'll keep you company.
Pretty purple light. Must look at light.
Don't go to the light. Don't go to the light.
These red ones aren't as these white ones aren't as
Everywhere.
interesting as that giant purple.
There's something one there.
I keep punching this hobgoblin until it dies.
Jab, jab, jab.
Okay, Jack.
Oh boy.
Now you're being yelled at. Even
Oh,
we heard
boy.
that.
You're getting a stern talking to, young man.
I'm hoping he went downstairs and he's not come back through. Yeah, he seems quite forceful on the fact that he wants me to go downstairs.
Yeah, he's like, this is happening, dude.
Toast and tea too.
He heard about the toast and the tea. He's calling you out. He's like, we got a deal, man.
Yeah, you give me the tea and the toast, and I'll give you the plate to wash.
That's what I tell Dylan.
Oh, yeah.
Oh god, big purple death ball.
Purple ball. Oh, purple light.
Don't stand in the middle where it can shoot you. No, fuck you. Don't do that.
It's fine.
I've got to do my Call of Duty ritual in Destiny, or else it doesn't work.
Jeez.
No. I'll slap you.
I'm gonna tell Jack on you.
Gotta gotta dip those potato chips. Dip potato chip. Fear my shield. Oh, and it somehow didn't work. Oh, did I spawn that bubble in? Oh, I did spawn the bubble in. Okay, hide in the bubble quickly. Dance inside the bubble. They can't kill us now. You know what? For the sake of it, I'm gonna chase after it. Punch the eyeball. My plan failed. Just an FYI for you guys, you know, don't try punching it. Punching it doesn't work.
Right.
Oh man. Shoot it in the butt.
Well, this one doesn't seem to have a
You're
butt.
like silent. You're silently judging me now, like, oh god, we already knew this. I mean, just play it off. Play it off again.
No, honestly.
Oh, really?
Honestly, I probably would have tried at one point once I got to this point. So, and I probably still will.
I think it
Proud of me? I just killed both of those by shooting with the butt.
Wait, what?
I think that.
I said, are you proud of me? I just killed both of those
restarting.
minotaurs by shooting with the butt.
32 error. Oh, purple ball, new one. Why am I being thrown? I'm being moved around by the, Ooh, doesn't arrive. Melee.
Oof.
You can do it!
Double ball got me.
Hey.
Quickly, teach you about the swinging 60s! Oh. Oof.
Why the eye and not
Wait, are we
that
playing
part?
heroic tonight?
By the what?
Why,
Yeah, it's heroic.
What? Is that heroic?
why not here?
Well, that doesn't really do anything. A little bit of damage, but his weak spot's right in the middle. So yeah, I get the yellow numbers.
Done.
What?
Because if it's floating on something, take that
Get rid
what
of
it's
something.
floating on and then
Yeah.
stop.
Yeah, there we go, explodey.
Oh god!
Quickly.
What's next?
Right. Push it off the edge quickly.
No, play with it.
I'll be honest.
Over there. No, wrong way, wrong way, wrong. Oh.
That's why you don't play soccer. Did you just chase after it?
Yeah, you did.
Scene. Cracked it in half.
Ugh.
Maybe.
Maybe I saw you.
You're so good at cleaning up Osiris's mess.
Yeah, I don't know why I asked it that.
Maybe I thought it had cheesecake.
Shuts down.
Mmm, cheesecake.
The cake is alive.
Oh, he wants a selfie. I'll take that.
Yeah.
Portal reference, love it.
Yeah.
Our son plays Portal.
He finished both games, yeah. I was very proud of him. Oh, he did need some help here and there, but that's normal. But yeah, he played them both.
Our little nerd in the making.
The whole time, though, like, Wheatley would tell jokes, and he was just kind of like, I don't get it. He's like, what does that mean? I was like, oh, play this again when you're older. Oh, you're gonna fall asleep where you sit.
Yeah.
Well, you made it.
I did.
You made it to the end of the stream.
I did.
We found a lake at the end of the stream.
A lake?
A pond.
A
At the end-
pond?
At the end of the stream. Stream.
Which is it, a lake or a pond? Make up your mind.
And a pond.
And in the middle of that pond is the UK.
I'll wave as I'm drifting by.
Hmm.
Have you ever been to the States?
No, it's actually on my it's like on my list of things I want to do.
It's large.
I haven't been that far into it either.
Yeah. See, here's how you can tell how big the UK is. You can travel from the bottom of the UK to the top of the UK in a day. You can't do that with the US.
No. Well, it's a very long day. We drove to visit family. We're in Southern California. We drove up into Oregon, which is the next state up, and it took us 12 hours to drive that, and that's not even all the way through Oregon or all the way into Washington or across Washington either. So probably to get to Canada would have been another 6 hours.
Really?
Well, 3 hours to Portland, and then probably 3 hours across, well, maybe 4 hours across Washington.
I didn't realize Washington was so small.
Yeah, I think if we were going to go from my dad's place up to Seattle, that's probably a good 3 hours.
The furthest I've been is
Okay, well, I've got a lot.
Washington. No, Utah.
Welcome, Guardian.
Right.
Welcome.
Oh, I got the Atlanta D again.
Come
I'm
see me
keeping this
again.
one this time. What else did I get? Some booties, didn't I? There you go. Okay, that's them. I need to go and speak to Zavala.
Zavala. Shiny.
Gonna teabag him for some good luck. Hopefully I'll get some. Hopefully I'll maybe get some items.
Oh my gosh. That's where his age shows.
Oh, I got another shotgun and a Tone Patrol Energy Scout Rifle. I think that is. Oh, it's the worst one that I've got. Okay, well.
I don't know who say her, but hi.
I apparently got something at my postmaster that I can collect. I hope it's some hopes and wishes.
Delicious
Hi
hopes
there!
and wishes.
No, it's just some gauntlet. Some gauntlets. Well, let's just teabag them. You know, well, hopefully, well, I'm hoping I should be able to. It'll be, I'll probably be. Are you gonna stream Wednesday next week?
We will stream on Wednesday next week, sure.
Yeah. Probably not.
Okay,
Definitely
well,
not Sunday or Monday, but definitely Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah, so you're probably gonna do one tomorrow afternoon. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be at work, but then probably not tomorrow night. So Saturday lunch, and then nothing until probably Tuesday.
It depends on when we come back on Monday.
Yeah, it's true.
Monday's
maybe
tentative.
Monday night.
So you're having a lunch time on your time tomorrow? Did you say?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So that'll be your last one for until you come back.
Correct.
Okay, well, I'll definitely try and catch that one then before you go. That way, I've got something to get me through the weekend.
Aww.
Well, if you're streaming,
it honestly has
we'll watch you.
Yeah.
Since I've started, since I've started watching you, it's all become a ritual now because you guys are actually really, really amazing. Like, you're so open and fun.
You're too sweet.
It literally has become now. When you're next streaming, I need to watch.
Aww. Well, thanks, man. We appreciate that very much.
Twitch has actually become my now new YouTube because I mean I've been spent more time on YouTube now than I have on Twitch now that I have on YouTube, which is weird.
Yeah, I think it's just a different medium, you know. It's more direct. I think you get that direct interaction with people. YouTube's a little more after the fact. I know they do live streaming there, but it's not entirely the same.
I'm gonna keel over.
Almost there.
Okay.
Checking.
Checking.
I honestly feel sorry for Benchley though. He's been working on that same weapon since Destiny 2 begun.
It's never gonna be fixed.
That's got to be some hard problem. Oh, you found. Oh, what's the bad news? What's your bad news?
Whose?
Yeah, with the gun bad
news? Yeah, you
news?
found some bad news.
Me?
Yeah, what's the bad news?
Oh, I'm tired.
Oh.
I don't remember. I don't know.
No, I got bad news.
Oh. Okay, good night.
The bad news is a bad gun, too. It's not very useful. So yeah, so it would have said Abnormal Duck has bad news or something like that, or found bad news on the screen.
Yeah.
I thought he was getting bad news on the other end, and then I'm like, us? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, I don't remember saying anything about bad news.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Alright, I think that's it. We hit just shy of 3 hours. That's a pretty good stream.
No, let's do all 3 hours.
Okay, well, I'll sit around for 2 minutes then.
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
You don't need to go see
3
Kate or
hours.
anything?
Nah.
I heard his voice when you guys were doing stuff.
Really? Yeah, he was at one of the strikes.
Hello.
I can make my voice go really weird when I'm just messing around. Ugh. Ugh, that was horrible.
My voice goes really weird when I'm not messing around. So does my brain. It
When's the
glitches.
next faction rally?
I don't know. Coming soon. This week was supposed to be Iron Banner, but they postponed it because of some glitch. So it's hard to say because they're starting to shift the schedule around a little bit because of that. But Season 3 starts beginning of May, so it's got to be between now and then. They'll do the last faction rally. Unless the last one was the last one.
In which case it was the last one.
It was the last one.
Last one.
Last one. Yeah, we should have one more Iron Banner before Season 3.
Okay, that'll be interesting.
Yeah.
I haven't played a Iron Banner since the first. Well, I think the first time they showed up. I've only played one faction rally, and one Iron Banner. I just haven't been too into. I mean, I stopped playing Destiny 2 for quite a while.
Sure.
I think it was just because it was that moment of time where I didn't really know what I wanted to play. I mean, Monster Hunter was it's probably still is my primary game at the moment because I love it.
Cool.
Well, I'm picking up Warframe again, so I'm getting into that.
Sure.
I think I'm gonna look at even trying to get a few playing a few of my PC games on while streaming, because I know using Streamlabs' version of OBS is really easy to just set up. Yeah, Streamlabs OBS is really well.
Yeah, like I said, one of these days when they release the OS X version of it, I'll take it. We'll switch over.
I think the reason it may have not been released is because of the fact I believe it may still be in beta, so I mean, I think that might be the reason.
I can see it, yeah.
Is it a ball?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still in beta.
It's funny when it shows up, it'll just say down here,
to me-
it's a purple ball! And then there's also
It seems
a
funny to me
Floor's
how
Lava challenge. Go ahead, sorry.
It's funny how they have it set to Windows 7 plus Windows 10, but most people who stream won't be using Windows 7.
Yeah. I'm just trying to hit all the possibilities, I guess.
I mean, the NHS is still using Windows XP, which is actually the NHS is the National Health Service for the UK.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, yeah, gotta get all those boundaries open.
Guess so.
No, I can't do the floor is lava. That's kind
Yeah, I
of
was
sad.
gonna say, isn't it usually right
Like
here?
locked off. Yeah, it's right here.
Yeah. Oh well.
I found my calling.
The kids will like that.
What?
Oh.
There's basically the floor is lava. You pick up this thing, and all the ground everywhere you step is burning. So you have to like get from place to place without dying.
Oh.
It's just a little mini game kind of thing.
Okay.
302, we made it. Hooray! One more package from Banshee. What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? Nothing I need.
Boom!
Boom, baby. Oh, ow. Ow, baby. Alright, we made it. 3 hours and 2 minutes. That's long for us. Tomorrow, Edward is doing a 12-hour stream. I don't know how he's going to do it.
Is that why he's going to bed early?
Probably. I saw him mention it a couple days ago. He was like, Saturday, 12 hours. I'm like, ooh. Ooh.
Hey, when you reach like a high number of followers, you'll have to do something big.
Yeah, if we can hit 50, that's when we get affiliate. And we'll, I don't know, we'll do something big. Maybe we can do like a 12-hour stream.
Yeah, it's fine. We can switch off. I think that would help is the fact that we do it together.
Yeah, it does.
Or, we can get another PlayStation, and then all three of us can stream together.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
If you we could technically stream together. There is actually a certain program online that allows you to do a multi-stream.
It's true. Yeah, I mean, you could just have like a splitter or something like that to have it on the same screen and do different stuff and do whatever.
But
yeah.
we still need a second console, right?
Yes. Yeah, here we would need a second console. But I think he was saying, oh, a black ball! I think he was saying that like he could do it and we could do it and be on the same sort of thing. Still, regardless, we're good.
PlayStations are pretty cheap, so
Yeah, we'll see if we can pick up another one someday. Not today.
yeah. It's funny how all these security guards look like they're using like really tacky Chinese knockoff weapons.
Yeah, and why do we have them? Like, they're guarding us? I don't get it.
You're guarding the Guardians.
Yeah, we're stronger than you, man.
They're more. We need to like bow down to these people and like salute them because I mean if they're guarding the Guardians, they've got to be absolute special.
Yeah, true. All right. Well, on that note, I think
Teach me your ways, master.
Seriously. I think we'll call it quits for the evening. We've gone all throughout. I don't need that to make me sleepy. I am already there.
My turn now! Start from the beginning! Just kidding. Just kidding. Okay, we're off to bed.
Yep.
Cosmic, thank you so much for
fun
playing
time
with us. We'll see you tomorrow.
Hey, no, thank you for having some fun time.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun watching you guys. I know it was quiet most of the time, but
yeah.
I like watching. It helps me learn.
A blue ball!
Uh-oh. Have fun with the blue ball! Okay, bye!
Bye, guys.